How's it going, people? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Big Six. I'm going to start off by saying probably expected an intro, but Skull dealing with personal matters, family matters, so priorities, people. So we didn't get an intro this week, but listen, he's fed the streets for the whole season so far. So big him up same way. But hit the like button. Make sure you are subscribed. Don't bang on about it in the comment section. You know, we move forward. There's going to be future clips to be made. Don't worry about that. It's only game week 7. But it was a big game week 7. You know, that's why we're all here. There's over 1.5k waiting already. Big up TOBS, Steve, SAEED, Grizz, and Matisse. TOBS, at this moment, your professionalism is just way too... I don't get it, bro. You're meant to move yourself back to your position, bro.
This guy,
man. You're on the phone. You're on WhatsApp, aren't you?
I'm doing something. I'm multitasking.
Okay, so now you've moved Grizz out of position. Don't worry, mate. Don't worry. Well, it's all right. I'll just handle it. Don't worry. You just...
Bro, I'm handling something that I messaged you to about literally 30-40 minutes ago and I got no response.
Do you always need a response?
This guy, man. This guy can't. Brother, make the
I've made a decision.
man.
I've made a decision. I would just like a response.
Sorry, but I was busy. Man.
I didn't realize it's a crime to ask for ask for some commentary from my partners, bro.
Sorry, just put my answer was put Steve on the blow-up bed. That was my answer. Sorry.
It's sorted anyway. It's fine. It's sorted anyway.
Steve, you don't want to sleep on the blow-up
bed. I told you, man. Don't ask them this, man. I told you. Just don't.
Let me tell you this, yeah. Let me tell you this. I'll be getting in bed with your missus rather than get on that.
Whoa. Slow it down, brother. First of all, she's not even here, so you be in bed next to me. So you better slow down there, buddy.
I won't. You'll be in the blow-up bed. It's order of rank. We've got to pull rank. It's ordering rank. So you'll be on the blow-up bed, mate. I'll be all right.
He's going to
look after the uncles, innit? The old men. The old men are coming from Manchester. You got to stick on a blow-up bed.
It's crazy.
I'm not your uncle from I'm not your uncle coming from Canada. I'm not your uncle coming from Canada that you don't like. You know what I mean? We'll stick him on the blow-up bed. I'm supposed to be your brother. I know you stitched me up last week with the predictions and that. Now you're stitching me up with a blow-up bed.
Hey, we're just testing the waters. You know what SAEED says, bro? We're testing the waters.
Yeah, testing the waters, man. Test the
waters. He threw it out there to see the response. But yeah, we move. We're sorted, people. On that, actually, you know what? We're doing a giveaway. Part of the 100k subscribers. I've got the plaque downstairs. I should have brought it upstairs. I'll bring it upstairs in a second. It landed today. But part of that, we want to do a little giveaway, people. And we'll announce the winners of the giveaway on Thursday's show next week, which will be the preview for the game week 8 fixtures because it is international break. So we have a little lull in lives, but we've got a hella pre-records to come out, including back your chat this week, people. So make sure you are subscribed. How you enter the giveaway? Comment section. Leave us your best Big Six moment across the last 4 or 5 years. Your best Big Six moment. If you could tie it up with, you know, a link and a timestamp, that would be perfect. But your best Big Six moment, I'm going to go through it. We're all going to go through it. We're going to pick them out for a special. We're on the cusp of 5 years as a team together as well in terms of this unit, which happened in November 2020. So, you know, next month it's 5 years for the team. But it'll be nice to get your opinions and from a, you know, a supporter perspective, your best moments. So, you know, Skull might be able to work his magic on those. And that's how you enter the giveaway. Give us your best moments, link it up with a timestamp. We're going to go through it. We'll know who's loyal from those moments, you know, how far they stretch back. It's not only how far they stretch back either, because a big moment might have been last week. It might have been last month. It might have been last season, you know. So leave your moments in the comment section. We'll do a giveaway next Thursday, selected randomly, people. But obviously, you know, we'll know what it is from the suggestions. So love for the love. Hit the like button. Make sure you are subscribed. The comment section is open after the show. I don't think it's open whilst we're live. If it is, you can leave it now. But
it might be. I think it might be.
It might be. All right, leave it now.
The winner gets a blow-up bed. We've got no use for it anymore. We got
a couple of pairs.
Listen, the winner gets a blow-up bed and a signed pair of Grizz's Crocs. Can't beat it.
What, the one that steam was coming out of them yesterday on the big up the community. Like I said, take part. It's about you. The 100k is about you. Love for the love, each and every. And as well as best moments, leave us some content ideas too. We're linking up tomorrow as a collective for the first time this season, for the first time in a little while, since South Africa, I believe, in person. So, you know, if you've got any ideas, any topics you want us to discuss, more evergreen, you know, we discuss the week in, week out stuff on the main show after the mob debates. One's out tomorrow, so look out for that. But if there's anything you want us to discuss, top 10s, sixes, drafts, bests of classes, anything, let us know in the comment section too. I'll include those in the giveaway list as well. Best suggestions, best moments, all of that, you know, love for the love. So let's move. The super chats are flying in. But yeah, how are we? Steve, Saeed, Grizz, Tobs, Matisse, all good?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Come on,
Yeah,
bless.
All good, all good.
Come
Nice to enter the international break with a win. First time in a long time for me. So yeah, happy.
Well, actually, or 5 or 6-1 this weekend. No, yeah, 5 or 6, even United.
Mm.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It's a good,
Come on.
it's a good weekend, isn't it, guys, man. I
Who
mean,
didn't win again?
Was you there?
I don't think, man.
Mm.
Can't be the champions, can it?
I don't know. It's a team that wears red,
It's not
Oh,
this,
and it's not Man
this-
United and Arsenal.
not from
Any
us.
ideas?
No.
Interesting.
Mm.
Well, I'm happy. You lot are happy in it.
No, we're more than happy. We're more than happy.
If you look, as long as even if one of us is happy, we should all be happy.
Yeah. Well, 5 of us are happy. So
That's what I'm saying. It's a win-win situation.
But what
I'm
about
the
if one
only
of us are sad? Should we all be
I'm the
sad?
only loser here. But I'm still happy because you are happy. Your happiness is my happiness, you know?
Chris, I want to ask you a question, bro.
I'm sure you do.
Why are you wearing the war hat, bro?
Oh,
Oh,
what's
shit.
this?
Man,
What's
like,
this?
what is it? Are you finally
forget?
fighting for your club now? Are you now going to say we believe? Why are you wearing a war hat? Because I can't lie, I was watching the Big Six watch along, and you weren't so, you know, come on, Liverpool.
Tell them again. Tell
We
them
can
again.
do this. We've got Florian Wirtz, we've got Isak, we've got Virgil van Dijk, we've got all of these players. I didn't feel that, but now your energy is got, you know, it's got a bit of, I don't know. Look, are you fighting back against all the people who are doubting you? You know, what can you just elaborate on that one, please?
Now, I'm always supporting my team. I always go to war for my team. Probably the clip that you saw was just after watching 60 minutes of pure crapness from Liverpool. I only started believing when we equalized and they had injuries in that centre-back situation. So that's the only time I thought. I mean, I predicted 1-1, so I was one kick away from not only getting the prediction right, but getting a point, which we didn't even deserve a point, to be honest with you, looking back. But yeah, the war hats, it's not a sign of war today. It's a sign of cold.
Cold.
Yeah, it's very cold.
I don't know,
So-
man.
Why are you saying cold like that?
My
Why are you
weather
saying
app,
cold like that?
it's 14 degrees in Manchester, so it must be at least 16 degrees in London, surely.
No,
you know
man,
what I'm saying?
no.
You
No,
can't be cold, Chris. You can't
it's
be cold.
16 degrees by my count. It's
Wow,
Nice,
16 degrees, guys. So we can't blame it on the cold. Are
Mm.
you cold inside? Do you feel
Oh, so-
cold about your team?
So
Are your
I'm ill.
players cold? Are your players cold? You know what I mean? I don't know, man. I think your players are very, very cold at the minute.
I think I'm
You know what
not
I'm
well
saying?
then. I think I'm not well then. If everyone else is hot and I'm cold, you know what I mean? I'm ill then.
Oh, man.
It
See,
just
see,
says
I don't know about you
London.
guys.
It just says London. It doesn't really zone in on Luton. Just mostly cloudy.
Yeah.
I might have to
Mostly
cut-
cloudy. No chance of rain, but you know, it's mostly cloudy, Grizz.
Yeah.
I might have to cut the stream. I'm not well. It's officially
No,
you know,
no.
to work out. I'm not well,
No.
right? Because everyone else is hot. I'm cold and I'm
Mm.
shivering. I'm cold. I'm not well. I'm ill.
Mm.
I'm sick.
Oh, look at this already, man. He's
There's
got
no
this
sick. There's no sick pay on the Big Six though. I'll be
Yeah,
honest.
man. I
There's
can't
no
lie.
sick pay on the Big Six. No, he can't even get a proper fucking bed.
You're still going on about that?
This guy still he's
Yeah.
gonna go on all whatever, isn't it?
Don't these people in the chat think this is a proper organisation where people
Hold
are
on a
for each
second.
other
Hold
and
on a
it's not
second.
like-
In
Hey,
South
hey, hey,
Africa,
chill,
hold
chill,
on.
chill.
In South Africa,
Hold on, yeah.
in South Africa,
yeah.
were you in a mansion or not? In South Africa, were
One
you in
minute,
a mansion or
one
was
minute
you
you're in
not?
a 12-bedroom mansion in South Africa. The next minute you're on a blow-up bed in Matisse's dungeon.
Hey, we're keeping people humble, bro. This is what you don't want to get.
Let's not distract, guys. Let's not distract.
How can you appreciate the highs without the lows? You've got,
Facts.
you got to
Guys,
dance to the next summer.
I thought we were past that. I thought
No,
we
we're
were past
never
them days.
past
Me and
it.
Saeed once,
Never.
me and Saeed once worked for an organisation in London. I'm not going to tell you the names. Who put us in a hotel, and we was in the hotel lobby, and someone got kidnapped and thrown in the boot of the car. And on the way back at night, someone was stabbed outside. Saeed, I'm a lion.
Yeah. You are. You're not
lying.
lying.
You're not lying.
You're not lying. You're telling the truth. No. He's telling the truth. He's telling the truth. I didn't hear the question.
We've roughed it. We've roughed it for years. We've roughed
Bro,
it for
it's in
years.
Frisbee Park, man. I hear it.
Guys,
He's in Frisbee
well,
Park.
let's not get
We've roughed it for years, man. We're not going back to them days.
Because I just feel like we can't allow Grizz to do this. Oh,
I agree.
I'm cold. No, man. Like, you were counting down wins of, but if we beat these 1, 2, 3, and then Arsenal drop. Did you remember this guy was doing like little fixtures and that, bro? Like saying, yo,
bro.
and now you're just,
Saeed, I want to remind him what he said about Steve's beloved Man City. He said they're dusted. They're not going to challenge this, that, and the third. And as I checked the table on Monday, the 6th of October, Manchester City are 2 points behind Liverpool. And do you know what the slammer is? Yeah. So Man City's defense, who keep leaking goals, have conceded 3 goals less than Liverpool. Make it make sense. Make it make sense.
Ticking along.
A Liverpool team that spent a lot of money. This ain't no Liverpool, it's us against the world. It's us against and this is a Man City team who has spent money. But this is a Liverpool team that has spent money, who have got Mo Salah, who have got Van Dijk. You know what I'm saying? Arne's slot is amazing. All of this, This is a Liverpool team that needs to do back-to-back. But right now, I'm seeing not only back-to-back losses, 3 losses in a row. I had to even fact-check, did Amrin lose 3 losses in a row? And apparently he didn't. Man like Arne Slot, 3 losses in a row.
With
blaming referees.
And
blaming
Saeed,
this.
Saeed, this is with pretty much everyone available bar Alisson. This is a Liverpool team that had everybody out there bar Alisson up against a Chelsea team with a very mixed and confused backline. This was Booty Ashill, as Tobes calls him all the time, leading a teenager next to him who's a right back playing in a centre back position, and then they both go off injured. So you'd think, there we go Salah, there we go Isak, there we go Ekitike, there we go Florian Wirtz, there we go Gakpo. No, Hato, the teenager, played left back for Ajax all season last year, plays centre back. Surely they'll get some change out of him. No, Reece James playing in centre back. He's not the best right back in the league, and there's no way. That's Timber. That's Trent. Last year, he can't be positionally versatile enough to play centre back. No way. Oh yes way. Oh yes way. Oh yes way. Gu came on. Oh yes way. Gittins came on. Oh yes way. Garnacho started. A lot of players we don't rate on this panel, including myself. We don't rate them highly, right? ESTEVAO, an 18-year-old, came on. Another kid. Lavia, who when I mentioned him on the last show, people were laughing their heads off at this guy. So surely he's coming on, and he hasn't kicked a ball. So he must be a bozo in this match. Surely when he comes on, not a kick of football, not a lick of football for months, not a lick of football, must be fine then. And I can keep going and going and going. And the thing is, they weren't unlucky to lose. It was deserved. That's the thing. Liverpool, last minute goals conceded in the last 2 games. Karma, right? For maybe the start of the season when it was all fun and games, when it was on their side. But hey ho, football gods have given us greatness. It was deserved. We could have scored a few more. They could have got a few goals themselves if they took their chances. But I think we worked our absolute bollocks off. And I'm going to praise us to the high hills. But Liverpool Football Club, that was a bad performance. And McAllister, that was a stinker and hooked. That was a bad performance. I don't know what's going on there. This boy is kicking out a play. He's getting weights on the ball. He's getting pushed, bullied, shoved out the way. It's crazy. So, you know, Gravenberch, the best 6, he didn't win a duel. The best 6 in the league didn't win a duel. The other 6, who's actually the best 6 in the league, he played well. He scored. He won duels. He covered ground. He showed what a proper performance looks like next to a midfielder in Gusto playing out of position, next to an Enzo Fernandez who doesn't always cover the grass with the most intensity. A lot of criticism for him as well here. So let's not, you know, Szoboszlai, the Hungarian Gerrard played. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I think there's a lot going on there. It's a lot to unpack. I don't know why a man's so quiet over there. He's got a lot to say.
Can I ask you a question? What did they call your player Booty Shield? Why did they call your player Booty Shield, man? I don't know. No, but I want to know because I'm seeing defenders sticking their backside out like this, bro. I'm saying, like, if Booty Shield is that, then what is this brother doing here in the toilet? You know what I'm saying? Sticking his backside out like that.
That's crazy.
Is this the aura defending? Is this aura defending, chat? What is this? Can you explain to me? Please explain to me why Virgil van Dijk stuck his backside out when Caicedo was attempting to have a shot, please.
Because this is what Van Dijk does. Is the history of the Van Dijk. He likes to delegate. He wants to delegate all the time. Delegate. In the words of my boy Dysonomics on Touchline, he literally said, Van Dijk, you cannot defend this shot with your nyash. You have to engage. Van Dijk thought he could defend this passage of play with his ass, bro. No, go and engage, brother. You twerking like Ice Spice is going to do nothing to stop Caicedo from shooting here as well. And you know what's like that? Caicedo hit him with the dummy as well. So Caicedo hit him with the dummy, and that's when he shaked his ass a little bit and stood there, and then he was just stranded.
Do you know what? Yeah, I'm sorry. This is a great player, but to not engage in that situation is criminal. Someone's got to go to the ball. Caicedo only scores blasters. He only scores rocket launchers, right? We're talking halfway line last season. We're talking goal against Man United. We're talking about goal against Tottenham. Go here, go there. I think even, I don't know if it was West Ham. This guy is scoring screamers for fun. This is what he doesn't do the tap-ins. How are you not closing him down? You're the best defender the Premier League's ever seen. Close him down. You're the greatest set. You're better than Tony Adams. You're better than Terry. You're better than Ferdinand. You're better than Vidic. You're better than this. You're better than that. Close him down. Surely that's the bare minimum we can ask for, is that you close down.
But it's his aura, man. It's his aura, though. His aura will be the difference. Do you not remember? Do you not get that, guys? His aura, because it's Van Dijk, he believes people are going to be scared. So you got to stay back. My aura, that's part of my defense, bro. How do you think you are, man? Who do you think you are, bro? That's not real talk, man. How dare you, bro? Talk about aura, man. Get out of here, man. Up on your head top, bro. Up on your head top.
No, that's do you know what's actually crazy?
We got to be.
Go on, Steve.
We got to be real. We said the last few weeks that they started well, but they did look a little bit vulnerable defensively. We've said that. You know what I mean? They got a couple of last-minute goals. We're getting through games. Last season, Man City won the first 8 or 9 games, and they were terrible. And we was like, they're not playing well. Everyone's like, no. I feel like the pressure's on this season, Liverpool, to keep a squad of players motivated to win the league again is always hard. It is always hard. You listen to the old Man United players of old saying that the hardest thing is to motivate everyone to go again. The Virgil van Dijk Salah signings for me, it was always going to, you don't know how it's going to go with that because they're not going to get any better than what they already are. So for me, they were coming to the top of the hill to only go down. They didn't want to lose them on free transfer. They've signed them. I don't think any of them this season have started well. Mo Salah looks a little bit of a different player. Yeah, but Mo Salah's not doing the things that he has done for the past so many years. But they've got great players. Isak, Etitike, Verts, etc. They are great players. But at the minute, the thing is, when you're champions, there's no hiding place. You don't get time. No one's giving you any time to bed in. No one's giving you any time. You've got to win all the time. You've got to hit the ground running at the team like Liverpool. You can't say, you know what, we're going to coast it a bit. And they've got away with it. They were playing well. Grizz came on here and he was rightly confident. You know, we were picking holes in him, but they were top of the league. But now,
But they weren't playing well, though, Steve. They weren't playing well.
No,
though.
that's
They
what
weren't.
I mean.
This is it.
Yeah.
We were calling it out.
He wasn't playing well, but they were top of the league. They were winning.
Yeah.
But now the flaws are catching up with him, and now they look a little. I said last week, I think they look vulnerable, and I think teams are sensing it now. And Slot's got to get it together. And you know, last season everyone dived on Pep, said he's cracking up. He's cracking up. Some of the things he's saying. And the pressure was on him, and he was saying mad shit, and I see it with Slot. He's coming out with all sorts of nonsense now, and I feel like he's getting a little bit rattled. But you know what it's like, this Premier League. Once you start losing, everyone's on your case, and they've got to nip it in the bud early. They got to go back to basics for me. They got to go back to basics and just start winning. You know what I mean? But there's a few players in that Liverpool squad. For me, Kirkes. Every time I've watched him, I don't see it. But what, you know, you come from Robertson to Kirkes, I don't see it. Frimpong, you know, is he going to be that week in, week out starter for Liverpool, or is he going to be the bit part player? And like you say, Wirtz come on the other day, and he's got a lovely bit of technique and touch about him, but he needs to step it up now. But I don't know. Listen, I think it's Arsenal. Arsenal have got the squad, and Arsenal, you know, and Liverpool, for me, the best two teams. But at the minute, Arsenal be licking the lips. I think they can sense that Liverpool might not be there, though. You know what I mean? This Premier League's tough, man. In a matter of, we're not even 10 games in, and we've already changed our mind. The other week, Grizz was saying if they win X and X game, they're going to win the title, and Arsenal are out of it. And if Arsenal lose at Newcastle, they're out of it. Man City lose one more game when we already lost to 2, we're out of it. And it's like, and now all of a sudden, Tottenham are up there. Chelsea are getting back in it. United's winning games. So it's a Premier League, man. It's mad, but I won't write Liverpool off just yet. But at the minute, let's kick them while they're down, man.
That's it, man. That's it, bro.
They got the Dutch clutch as well. Don't forget about that, man. That's gonna really, that's gonna bail them out this season. The Dutch clutch. Yeah. Does anyone know what the Dutch clutch is?
Explain.
No.
I remember.
Is that some sort of move from the oyster bar or what? I've never heard of that.
So let me explain what the Dutch clutch is, right?
Yeah.
So when a certain Cody Gakpo scored on the weekend, all we heard in the studio was Dutch clutch, Dutch clutch.
Wow.
Dutch clutch.
Oh.
Wow.
That's what the Dutch clutch is, guys. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Dutch
This is what I'm
clutch.
saying, man. And I all the gas players, and I all the gas, you know what I mean, for players who play for my football team. But we're
Why
doing
are you on your video? I see. What about Isak? No one's mentioned Isak yet.
We were gonna
Bro,
get onto him.
I'm ready.
Getting pocketed by
man.
Achimpong and Booty Yashil.
Sorry.
Isak, pattern up.
You don't press,
Pattern
bro. You don't
up.
press.
You cannot be getting pocketed by Isak. No, you cannot be getting pocketed by Achimpong and Booty Yashil. Nah, that's crazy. You're playing up against Chelsea's 5th and 6th choice centre backs. Deep that. 5th and 6th choice centre backs, and then even the 6th or 7th came on. That's cover left back. Houseway, how are you not making an impact apart from a misdirected flick? He wasn't trying to control that for Gakpo. He was trying to control that for himself, and it just fell kindly for Gakpo. Outside of that, Isak was a non-entity.
And all this HAALAND nonsense, better than HAALAND, best striker in the world nonsense. They need to fucking wrap that right up, because that's just nonsense. Everyone knows that right up.
But we can't talk about the players, man, because I was shut down on here. You know what I mean? Say it's too early to talk about the players, too early to criticize. You know what I mean? And I was only merely criticizing. I wasn't saying they won't come good or they're not good players. But I was like, bro, you spend that money. Oh, imagine United spend that money, or God forbid, Chelsea spend that money, or whoever. Like, there would be a generational cooking on these players, no matter what. But for some of them, it's like, yo, we got to give it time. We got to do this. We got to do that. We got to protect him. Why? You got to perform, mate. And these players got to perform. I'm sorry. You pay good money for these guys. They got to perform from the off. There's no adaptation period, my friends. You won the league last year. You got the best manager. Got the best centre back. Got one of the best strikers in the world. Bro, you got to adapt quickly. Yeah, man.
I think it was a narrative, SAEED, that everyone said if Liverpool sign Isak, everyone's finished. That's it. And I think everyone was like, shit, missing piece of the jigsaw after getting Wirtz as well. And like you say now, They do look vulnerable. Listen, they're not fucking. They're going to be there or thereabouts. But what I'm thinking is, teams are thinking we can have a go here. We can score at Anfield. They're conceding goals at Anfield as well, and it's like usually that place is like fucking solid. But teams are thinking they can have a go. Atletico Madrid went there, scored goals. You know what I mean? So I feel like teams are going to think, just put it to them. You know what I mean? Let's get it on them.
And this Conor Bradley guy as well.
He's crap. Sorry,
bro,
he's crap.
Bro,
he just fouls.
It's
He
crazy.
just fouls, and it's
crazy,
Conor
bro. That the whole right hand side is cooked, bro. The whole attack, man. When you get to deep it, Salah wants to go forward. The gap wants to go forward. Isak's not pressing, bro. There's such an imbalance in this team. It's mad, bro. Like they pieced it together, and I thought, okay, it's okay, cool. But now, Slot, you got to make it work. You got to make some big decisions. Because for me, Ekitike, it looks better to me in this Liverpool team. But then who do you drop? You know what I mean? Salah, stinking the gaff out. You can't drop Salah, though. Because Salah, you know, he's the main man. You give him a new contract. Some big decisions need to be made. You put Szoboszlai over there, but you need Szoboszlai's energy in midfield. You need the legs, because right now, Gravenberch's having to compensate a lot. This isn't the Gravenberch that we know. Gravenberch's better than this. He's having to suffer a lot in this team, bro. And I'm not gonna like, okay, cool, I bantered Virgil van Dijk, but he's almost holding that whole back line together. He's holding it together, bro. He's even sticking his ass out, thinking, yo, I can spread myself between two man. Pause.
Whoa.
You get what I'm saying?
Whoa.
Hey. Sorry. Okay. Let me.
Man said he's covering the front and the back.
Van Dijk can
sorry. I should have said that.
Van Dijk supposed like Gravenberch.
But you get what I'm trying to say. You get what I'm trying to say, though.
They've been the best.
Do a lot, man. It's having to do a lot, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, someone else take over, man. Yeah. But anyway, you get what I'm trying to say, though, innit?
Yeah.
Everyone's compensating a lot for players that are, I don't know, man. I'm not going to call them luxury players, but players that don't do a lot, but then they're trying to get the last bit of glory, little penalty, and now I'm stat padded here. Nah, mate, got to pull your weight and got to do your thing now.
Speaking of pull your weight,
pressure's on him now. The pressure's on him now. I said it. The pressure is on back to back. Last year they signed nobody and they walked the league. Nobody could say anything about it. It just took us by surprise, and they deserved it. Now they're at the top. They've gone out there. They've made a statement. They've signed big players for big money. The narrative of Liverpool doing it on a shoestring budget and all that, what Klopp used to say, you can't do it. That's out the window now. Liverpool are the big dogs now. They've come in there and gone, right, we're flexing. They flexed the muscles. Pressure's on. Everyone's like, fuck it. Liverpool are the team to beat. Let's go and do it. And people are putting it on him. And with Slot, he's got to get it right. Like you say, sometimes I feel like Isak signing, maybe they signed Isak, but they didn't need Ekitike. Fuck, I can't say his name.
Ekitike.
Maybe they only needed one of them, you know what I mean? And something else needed something somewhere else. You know what I mean? I don't know. It looks like they're trying to fit it all in. And like you say with Mo Salah, for me, Mo Salah's just not doing the basic Mo Salah things that he's done for years. He seems to be overcomplicating it a little bit. And like you say, the midfield, I don't know. Chelsea bullied him a little bit in there.
Bullied them, bro.
Van Dijk
fisted him up, bro. Fisted him up.
Van Dijk's shaping up there as if Caicedo's sliding somebody in there. He's looking at the other option. He's not thinking he's pinging it. So I don't think he's going to come out and attack it. He's looking for that ball, but it's grim, mate. At the minute, the free. Listen, it is what it is. They're still ahead of City. So
I think he needs to overcompensate. I think he needs to. It's peak for him because it's like you got so many if you look at all the players they signed this summer, by and large, all of them are offensive players. Like he's not really received any sort of out and out defensive cover. I think probably Kerkez is the best of all the lot defensively. I don't really rate Frimpong defensively. I think he's known for what he does going forward, right? It's a lot that he has to manage. So it is a lot of change that he's having to find a way to integrate into the team, but he needs to find solutions. And when you're looking at it now, I don't envy his job because it's like, how do you fit Isak and Ekitike and Salah and then cater for your midfield because it's going to be imbalanced, and then make sure your defense isn't leaking? Like there's a lot of things that he needs to try and compensate for with the team, and it's going to be difficult because they're fundamentally, despite all the money they spent, they are missing there's profile gaps in that team. And then what compounds it is there's too many players that are playing terribly. Way too many players that are playing terribly. McAllister's playing awful. Konate's not playing well. Frimpong hasn't acclimatized. Kirkes hasn't acclimatized. Gakpo, he's scoring, but he's not playing well. Isak hasn't taken off yet. Mo Salah is playing terribly. And then the guy that they bought to replace Trent alongside Frimpong to compensate for the creativity, Wirtz, he can't even, the manager can't even play him in a big game like Chelsea away because he's causing such an imbalance in the team. And he's playing poorly as well. It's peak, man. And speaking on Wirtz as well, sorry, McAllister's not the only one that's passing the ball into the stands and stuff. Like, there was a moment in that second half where he gets the ball and he basically trips over the ball and just gives it away. I'm like, bro, this is what you're meant to be good at. You're meant to be clean, secure, technically, bro. Like, there's one thing to be bullied in the Prem. We all can talk about the pace, but like, his execution has been off. There's not been a single game I've watched of Wirtz where his execution has been on point. Either the pass is under hit, or like he's taking too many touches of the ball, or he's not making the right pass. Like, he's doing things that he's doing things that contradict what he's meant to be good at. He needs to fix up fast because this team needs him to play good, and they need because they need him, bro. They absolutely need him to cook. But I also feel sorry for him same way as well, because it's like where he likes to play, Liverpool right now there's not enough of an engine going to get the ball into him in those areas. It's peak. It's very, very peak.
It's almost like there is too many cooks in the kitchen for the manager to find the balance that they need. And it's almost like this team was built. We know this team was built to succeed Salah, succeed maybe Van Dijk, even though probably not because the defenders haven't been addressed. But in terms of attackers, Salah, life after Salah is what they've prepped for. But Salah's still Salah. If you're talking about finding balance, it probably is Frimpong on the right wing and maybe an Ekatike off the left with Isak up front. So you know you've got someone a little bit more defensive-minded on one wing and a striker maybe on the other, whatever it is. Obviously, Isak's going to have to press once he's fully fit. We know this. The press is poor. The press is nowhere near where it was with Diaz and all these guys. Salah wasn't pressing last season. But that's Liverpool. Liverpool have never done this before. Liverpool don't usually spend that kind of money on them kind of like A-star kind of players in terms of forwards. They usually go with people that don't create politics. There's no issue dropping 40 to 50 million pound players or rotating them. The manager can find his balance. Try and drop Wirtz for 3 weeks on the trot whilst you try and find balance. Try and drop Salah. Try and drop Isak. I dare you. Football is not just about what happens on the pitch, it's also off the pitch. And there's a lot of people that have invested a lot of money into these players, and they're going to want to see them on the pitch. So it's not as easy as just dropping. You're not going to be able to. You got to get the best out of them.
Yeah.
But when we're done with this section, we're going to get into Chelsea, man. Because
I was actually going to get onto Chelsea now, because I think it was before Grizz goes. I think it was that was the best I've seen Chelsea all season, and I actually think that's one of the best managerial performances I've seen from what's my man's name? Maresca. Yeah. Like that, if I was a Chelsea fan, I'm looking at that performance and I'm thinking, okay, you know what? This is the performance where, you know, I can cling on to you and say there's hope here. Like, he can possibly do something if we get a couple pieces right, because I think tactically he got it spot on. Exploited their weakness on the right-hand side with Mo Salah not tracking back. Went very aggressive man-to-man in the midfield. Like, the press was immaculate. And then even in the second half as well, the substitutions.
Bold.
I didn't realize the subs he was going to make was going to be for the betterment of Chelsea. But when you actually look at what they were instructed to do, what they came on to do, you could see that, like, that's instruction. When you get the ball, cut inside, go at them, attack the space or attack the man. And it worked. It's no coincidence when Gittins and ESTEVAO came on after a period where you could see Liverpool maybe getting some of the foothold in the game, immediately the attacking impetus flipped back in Chelsea's favor. So big up to Maresca. I think he did a fantastic job on Sunday.
No, yeah, because he could have easily like defended it and said, you know, I'll take the draw, but he went for it, man. 3 new attackers. So as much as he's been getting bashed for being very, very negative, now you've got to give him praise for going for it, because Liverpool were there for the taking. It was easy to maybe say, you know what, we'll take a draw. It's a champions, but he went for it, man. And they actually all did well. You know, even Gittins, I know he made a couple of moments where you're like, oh man, come on, bro. But They were on it, bro. I knew, man, we're cooking them last 10
Yeah.
minutes, bro. I seen you
Bro,
in
it was
Turkish,
mad.
you were animated, and I was like, bro, you got to win this. Liverpool are there for the taking. Win the
Yeah, but
game, so.
Garnacho and Neto for 70
Yeah.
minutes had opportunities and they just kept
Bro,
doing
come on.
nothing with it.
Yeah.
That's
This
why
is-
the subs were refreshing, because it's like, all right, cool. There's space to be exposed. Don't go into your shell. I get he's done it twice, going to 10 men, but this was, this was a different situation. Chelsea were home. Spaces
Yep.
to be exploited. You've got pace on the bench. Estevan Gittins. I get the Pedro doubt at the time. I get that one, but even Pedro wasn't doing much because I guess the wingers weren't feeding him either. But as soon as them two come on, that's when
Facts.
that's when
Yeah.
some saves were being made, fingertip saves, and some pressure was being put on, and that Matisse. How many times did you, man, in that second half? Garnacho 2-3 times actually did manage to cut it across, but no one was there to finish it.
Yep.
You get it? The final moment, ESTEVAO there.
That's
quality.
That's very mature for an 18-year-old to come on and have that kind of impact, in this league. To come in, to nearly score, to assist, really a massive chance that has to be in from Enzo, right? And then to go and make sure that at the back post you go and get the ugly goal. You see it so many times. Like you said, we put the ball across the box many seasons in a row now. The ball's getting driven low across the box and there's no one there to tap it in. There's no movement. There's no understanding. There's no timing of run. There's no anticipation. Big up the manager, but big up the players, because they have to actually implement the manager's tactics, and to do it in that game under a lot of pressure, because the performances have been nowhere near where they need to be at the start of the season. There's been a lot of individual errors. There's been a lot of sending offs. There's been a lot of head loss, a lot of strippiness. They went out there and they implemented that so well. The work rate, the tracking back, the ability to cover the ground in midfield. It looked like we were playing with an extra man in there. We were like hyenas. That's the word we used on the mob. These guys were hunting Liverpool players down like a pack of hyenas. Every time Liverpool player got the ball, they were pressed by 2 or 3 Chelsea players constantly. So they earned the right to win that game. Not only because they were the better team, not only because they created more chances, because they worked their asses off. Gusto did the ugliest job. He had to do it in midfield. That's not his position. Worked his ass off. Enzo Fernandez worked his ass off, right? Caicedo, that guy's just, he is what he is. People need to start respecting it. I was screaming his name last season. People didn't want to hear me. Now he's gone mainstream. Now he's gone mainstream. Now Sky Sports and the big pundits are finally using his name in sentences that they should have been using it in last season. Whatever. This guy is top tier. We talk about midfielders having to be paired with certain midfielders. We talk about midfielders lacking certain traits. This guy starts the build-up play off the centre-backs. This guy is press resistant. This guy is scanning and evading the press from McAllister or whoever else is on him. This guy is scoring long screamers. This guy is tackling and intercepting. This is a well-rounded, all-action midfielder right here. So, like I said, and Badiashile, big up to Badiashile and Achampong and Hato, because these guys, listen, Badiashile gets a lot of smoke, bro. Do you know what I mean? Because his
passing was so good.
His passing was unreal, bro. Under the press, this guy's clipping it with his right foot into Cucurella over and over again. These guys, they've been getting people. We get onto them because they make mistakes. They make mistakes back there this season, but they didn't make no mistakes in this game. Even the goal that Liverpool scored, I don't think it was a defensive error. I think it's just a moment. It can happen. But the way these guys played, Achampong 18 at centre back against Isak, against Gakpo, against these guys, brilliant performance. And he had a mistake last week, so he came back from it. James is James. I think he did a grass cutter pass out left. Everyone was like, yo, this is what we're on. Cucurella is Cucurella again, last season, Cucurella. You know what I mean? This is a continuation of form from him on the left back position. So like I said, there's a few guys that always stand the test of time for us, whether it's James when he's fit, Cucurella, Caicedo, and then there's a lot of guys that Badiashile, the kids, Achampong, ESTEVAO, they're the ones that had to step up and raise the game to decide it, and they did, man. So yeah, just everybody on point, man. These men actually went to war. One game they went to war. Do you know what I'm saying? I need consistency. I need wins in a row. That's the problem. We shouldn't be. This is why it's difficult as a Chelsea fan to we struggle with this hope thing. You saw the goal at the end. If you go and watch the goal from the start to the end, the build-up play, all the way from back to front, it's beautiful football. This is what these guys are capable of. And they do it against the best teams at times, but they need to stop fumbling the bag against the smaller teams. They need to start putting people away. So, Yeah, man. Great performance from everyone, manager, players, bench. I just need consistency, man. I need wins in a row because we shouldn't be where we are in the table right now, but it's our own doing.
Grizz,
Yo.
quiet, understandably. 3 losses. You was there on the mob.
Mm.
How you feeling?
Yeah, rough week.
48
Rough
hours
week.
after.
Rough week. I'm quiet because I have to, as Steve says, take it on the chin. Got no choice, really. How many minutes in? 45 minutes in, and
40.
40 minutes in is it was hard. It was hard listen, tough listen, true. Lot what you lot said is true. And I get it, absolutely get it. Liverpool Football Club, the big dogs, like I call them, champions, spending all that money. The bigger you are, the harder you fall. And he's right. Steve's right. We kick them when they're down, and we're all the way down in second. It's mad. It's mad how I've listened to you lot go on. I mean, first and foremost, I expected vengeance and venom from City, United, Arsenal, Spurs. I thought Matisse is going to come talk about his team because I thought his team were magnificent. They played like world champions. But it's okay. He wanted to come with vengeance for Liverpool first. Noted. No problem. Season's long.
Hold on. Let me just get you there.
Can I not even talk to my section?
No, because this. I'm experienced. I do content on a daily, weekly basis. This is show
I didn't
running
interrupt,
between
man.
here.
I didn't interrupt.
We know we had to start with the Liverpool slander. That's what the chat wanted. That's
I
what the
didn't
people.
interrupt.
Hold on. That's what.
did
No,
you-
because you brought my name into disrepute, and I have to respond. The chat came here. The chat came in for a Liverpool.
I expected it from venom from the other
No,
teams. We didn't
so
play.
I'm delivering what the community want. You're the community man. You need to know what the
Okay.
community wants. I did my survey. I did my polls. I know what they want. I deliver. Don't question me. I know what the people want. That's what I bring.
I thought Chelsea were brilliant. I thought I would have spoken on Chelsea, my team first, said how brilliant Chelsea were. They played like world champions. It's okay. No, I get it. Content, no problem. But I expected it from the rest. And it's rightly so. Everyone else is having a field day. Expected. The more you talk and don't walk, you're going to get bus up. And we got bus up. Look, there's nothing else I can add what we added onto the mob. If you didn't watch the mob, you missed out on one of the best mobs
Yeah, facts.
ever. I think we hit our peak viewing. You know, that's what happens when big dogs play. I think we hit 15K live at one stage. How many likes are we on, brothers? We should be hitting 4K likes today. On the road to 150K. You know, unfortunately, Skull wasn't here to make a video. He's got some issues going on. Big up, Skull, and hopefully everything's good over there. First and foremost, videos will be made. And it's not often I'm sat here, not interrupting, not butting in, no food on my plate. There's no food on my plate. I'm starving. I'm starving for wins. I'm starving for success. I'm starving for food. But you lot are eating. And as I said to you, as long as someone's eating from us, there's food to share, we're good. Because we're the big six. As long as we're eating. We've been getting last minute goals and getting away with it. And then 1 week later, we're 2 last minute goals away from still being top of the table after game week 7. I said at game week 5 when a lot of people were saying it's over. Oh my God, Arsenal. And I said it's not over then. And I didn't over glorify it. And game week 7, 2 weeks later, I'm not saying it's a disaster. But I'm aware of the issues, and there's a whole heap of issues. A lot of you lot brought out the issues, and you're spot on about the issues that are in the team. Obviously, everyone's got their own style of bringing out the issues. Saeed's got his style of raising the issues. Steve's got his style. Toby's got his style. Turkish, Matisse, whatever. Everyone's got their own style of raising the issues. But the points are still valid. We have got issues. He has to find a balance. There is an imbalance. Players do have to raise the game. Turkish asked me at the mob afterwards, I think, you said, when do you stop giving them time or something like that? You know, like when do they have to turn up? One of those ones. And I said to Turkish, the people again who didn't watch the mob, I said, after the international break, even I'm saying there's no more talking. It's time to start walking. And so what I meant by that was, yes, all the players that you lot mentioned, it's time to start performing. And it's also time for Slot to find a formation that enables us to walk. And with all those issues that you lot mentioned, because you lot described the relegation for the team, really, if you analyze it, If someone watches back that 45 minutes, it's like we're talking about Man United or something here. But we're talking about a team that's just fallen behind 1 point. We've actually played 6 out of the top 8 right now, and plus Newcastle away. Let me just give you a little bit of boring context. Last season, when we won the league, we had 14 points after 7 games. This season, we have 15 points after 7 games. But the performances haven't warranted that. Chelsea deserved to win. Crystal Palace deserved to win. And that's the scary part. Palace and Chelsea deserve to win. So I'm not even defending Liverpool in terms of we deserved anything. That's the worrying part for me. But Slot has to work it out. You're right. Pressure is on Slot now. First season, no problem. A lot of people said it's Klopp's team. He's got players now that he has to mold and fit into a team. And at the moment, we are so far off looking like a team. It's worrying and scary. But we have a foundation of 15 points to work with. Second, 1 point behind Arsenal. And now if people want to say, you know, Liverpool are finished, like people were saying City are finished or Man United or Arsenal are finished, no problem. Now if people want to speak Chelsea, like Chelsea are the new world champs and have found their level, no problem. Everyone's entitled to speak about their team how they want. And that includes me. I'm worried about my team in terms of the cohesion, the understanding between all the new players. It's not there. It's not there. We look miles off champions, but we're still there somehow, somewhere. Don't know what it is. What's made us be above all your teams bar one? I don't know what it is, but we're still there, and we can only get better. Hopefully, if we get worse, wow, that's going to be crazy. Because how you've described Liverpool Football Club, and if we get worse, then that's relegation shit right there. But I'm hoping we won't get worse, and we will stay ahead of most of your teams to the end of the season. But right now, it's not looking great. 2 weeks of listening to more stuff is going to be hard to take. But when we come back, I don't think there's many excuses now. We have to get better. Performances have to get better. And all your points on the whole were spot on. I can't argue and fight any of your serious points. They were spot on.
By the way, it's just a VAR check. You know some stats you made there. Could you just repeat them stats, please?
Which ones?
About the wins or something like that. Or the points you had last season.
I think we had 14 points like this time last season after 7 games.
Probably had 18. Probably had 18.
Did we have 18?
Chat saying 18, yeah.
Oh, someone filled me with it. Okay, so we're 3 points off than last season's total.
Oh, that changes things.
Yeah, that you know, but that changes.
I don't know. Can someone double check that? Can we get like a third doctor? Because SAEED's like a teacher anyway.
No. I'm just I had a VAR, but I have to do it for the community, right? For the community, right?
Fair enough. You waited for it to end before you.
Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I've waited to the end, and I said, you know what? Let me just fact check. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So someone gave me dud fact, but yeah, okay. So we were 18 points last season after seven games, and this season we're on 15 points after 7 games. Not good enough. Not good enough. The performances are not good enough. The points tally is there. The performances are not good enough.
Anyone you want to speak about, or just gonna get better?
Yeah. Check complete. 18 points.
Yeah,
match day 7. Yeah, that's.
I'm not really liking that analysis, Grizz. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah,
it's not for you to like.
Normally you're my brother, but that analysis is shocking.
It was full of underhanded little jibes to everyone.
Yeah, man.
I can understand it from him, and then they played like world champions, and it's like deep down I can see the fires burning inside his soul. That is fucking hurt, man.
Of course it is. You know it is.
Yeah, but just come out and say,
Say
you're a prick. Stop talking. You're a wanker, and just do it just do it how you mean it, man. You don't have to do the little snide little
I'll tell you what it is.
Shit when your team is below me and you've not done this and you've not. That's what I'd do.
I'll tell you why. A, I'm too old for that shit. Yeah, right now. Yeah, I'm way too old for that. B, you have to bide your time sometimes. Let's sleep. You know what I mean? Like, let's sleep.
No, you're playing it. You play it too safe.
No, but
you don't put yourself out there. You've got to go in with fire. And then if it comes and bites you on the arse, you say, you know what? People say, you know what? Fair play. He fucking had it. But you can't just sort of make little underhanded.
He does it with transfers though.
He doesn't. Yeah, transfers.
Yeah, I see the passion.
Transfer season's closed now.
All of them ones. He was very.
Shall I promise not to do it when things are going well as well? Is that what you want?
Yeah, because when things are going well, you was very like, yeah.
I promise not to do it. I promise. I swear on this water. What's the date? 6th of whatever it is. That's it. I will stay humble for the rest.
The Manchester City community has not forgiven you, Grizz. They have got a long
there's a super chat. When we get to that, there's a super chat when we get to it. And you know what I was thinking about this, Steve? Yeah, I was going to message you as well. And I don't know if you watched the mob. I'm sure you probably did. Yeah. And look, kick me when I'm down. I'm just a dog. Just kick me when I'm down. All right. But this joint collaboration of Arsenal fans and United fans and Chelsea fans.
You know my reason.
Don't bring up my name in this. Don't bring up my name in this.
Spurs fans.
I'm just yeah.
Not Spurs, not Spurs. He's with you.
There was a lot of
Spurs fans. I want you to win. I was flipping and you were sat there doing a.
Okay,
I'm gonna be
excuse Spurs.
But
this joint collaboration, brought back a few memories and digs and about City Pool and this rivalry thing and everything. And I thought 2025 Arsenal fans and United fans collaborating.
Bro, what do you mean collaborating, bro?
Like it's quite
what it is.
It is what it is.
I collaborate. We just
I get it. I said I get it, man. I'm a football fan as well. I get it. Just made me sick. But it's noted. And
listen, I'd be more sick about my team. Forget about collaborations. You should be sick of your team right now. You should be telling me where you're going to be back.
I'm getting sick of you interrupting me today. Shut up. Right. So,
wow.
I am sick of my team.
We got him now. He's alive now. I can feel it now.
I'm not sick. I'm not sick of my team. They've just made me a little bit ill, as you can see. They've made me a little bit ill, but it's game week 7. Like I said, at game week 5, it's not over. When you lot were doing videos, it's over. I'm saying game week 7, don't do videos. It's over. It's the wild, wild west, and it's a long, long, long season. The only thing I think I've got madly wrong at the moment, the way it's looking, is City won't be in it. City are proving me wrong at the moment, and we're going to get to the City segment. City are not out of it. And I really, really hope if Liverpool Football Club don't win the league, come on, City.
Oh,
this is
disgusting.
No.
This is disgusting.
Whoa, where did that come from? Hold on a second.
Time out, bro.
This is disgusting.
You're not going to want Arsenal with it.
Can we pause it?
Look at their reaction when I played that card. Look at their reaction when I play that card.
You know why? Because
look at your reaction when I play that card.
You have been an Arteta, like almost
sympathizer.
Yeah, no, Arslicker. Yeah, for a while now. You and Steve, Arteta, Arsenal, you're gonna get
when you don't wanted my serious football analyzing, I said Arteta will do a very good job at Arsenal when people hate him. And I watched him elevate and to the top of the table now, where they are odds-on favourites to win the Premier League.
Okay.
So now my job is complete. Grizzlying Arteta. Now it's fuck Arteta. Yeah? Now it's fuck Arteta. Fuck the collaboration. Fuck United. If Liverpool don't win it, come on, City.
Wow.
Well, this is crazy, man.
Wow.
I'm actually, for once, I'm actually speechless.
So you done all of that rhetoric before about, the collaborations to end with
a collaboration.
Come on, the club that stopped you winning the amount of titles you should have won.
That's why I brought it up. That's how sick you lot made me over the weekend.
Wow. Okay.
That's how sick you made me.
But the collaboration started on the weekend, right?
I don't know. You tell me when the collaboration started. You don't know it.
City Pool. That's when it started. When you were in a title.
Was this
when
Haaland scored? Wow. When Haaland scored last week, the week before.
Oh, wow.
Collaboration.
He had the receipts.
Oh, shit. VAR.
You've got 2 hands up in the air before everyone else.
Oh, my days.
Shit.
Oh, my days.
Oh, my days.
This VAR tech.
Yo, man. Is he a secret safe man? Is he a Secret City fan? Can we get a blue
That
check?
VAR check is
know.
crazy.
This is mad. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Haaland.
Oh my God.
No.
Collaboration.
No. Run it.
Don't do that.
Chris,
You lot don't like
have a
it?
little team talk? Let's have a team talk,
Well,
man.
you lot don't like
Chris,
it?
You don't mean anything.
You don't like
mean
it?
You don't mean this, Chris.
Blue
Nah,
man.
guys, man. Well, I need to be here for my brother Grizz, man. Grizz, you don't mean this. And just, you know what I mean? I know you're not well and that. But you don't
Absolutely
mean
mean.
this.
You're not well.
Well, no. Relax, guys, man. He's not feeling well.
I'll
Nah, I mean,
repeat
anything that he
it.
said-
Repeat it. If
Nah, this
Liverpool
is
Football Club
I'm trying to help
don't
him,
win
guys.
the
man.
league, if Liverpool Football Club don't win the league, come on, City.
Okay.
Clear as daylight. I'll repeat.
I don't want you to want us to win it anyway. I don't want that. So fuck it. Good. Because you'll make it sweeter when it happens.
Of
Because
course.
that's
When?
really shit on you. Yeah, when?
When?
Can I ask Steve, do you welcome the support, Steve?
Listen, I know that
Welcome the support.
once Manchester City PTSD kicks in, it has a strange effect on people. And it's probably
Wow.
just affecting. It's like Stockholm syndrome, innit? You know that Stockholm syndrome when you fall in love with your kidnapper. Well, we kidnapped him for many years, so he's probably just falling in love.
It's falling in love with
Imagine.
No, that is.
Losing- if someone had taken this many titles off my club year in, year out, 97, 90, whatever points it was, Klopp, 91 points. How many years of and you're backing them? It's crazy. It just goes to show that clearly there was nothing there in these head-to-head battles. Because this would not exist anywhere else in the panel.
He's probably thinking it's the fault of Arsenal winning the league that makes it, bad. You know what I mean? Because you imagine it. Can you imagine it? I've already seen a clip tonight of someone outside the Emirates the other day with a replica Premier League trophy. So it's already started now. And it's not even started, but it's already started.
I've said
his son supports Arsenal though. You'd think that he'd want his son's, if it's not, but I don't know. Maybe he's not ready for that.
You know what he texted me? Look what he texted me.
Read it, because we can't see
It
it.
ain't easy.
Oh,
Shout out to your son.
Oh,
So my son used the SAEEDism on me
that's crazy.
when Liverpool lost. So do you understand how I?
Oh yeah.
I've got Saeed texting me, WhatsApping, calling me live shows. Where are you? Where he wants to talk to me.
You know what I'd have said to him, Grizz? Grizz, you know what you need to put back to that? When he says it ain't easy, you should say, neither is putting your name in my will. He'll soon fucking stop.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Soon stop.
Grizz is smiling because he's like, yeah, that's a good one. He's gonna
He'll
do
soon
that.
stop. He'll soon stop.
But look, at the end of the day, I really wanted to try to deflect.
That's brilliant.
I wanted to deflect onto Chelsea's performance, but Matisse.
No. It's not Matisse. No.
I thought Chelsea were magnificent and they played like the game of their lives, whatever, blah blah blah. And that's not underhand dig. They did. They played brilliantly. We should have won. That's why I was confident. The only time I showed chest was when their defenders were falling by the wayside, but we didn't capitalize. In fact, last 20 minutes we died a dog's death. And Chelsea got stronger and stronger and stronger. They played their wild cards, the youngsters. They had more energy than us, and we looked a miles off it. After the international break, we have to play Manchester United at home, and then we will speak soon.
Hopefully they have something for you. Oh yeah, sorry, the old rivalry. Yeah, it's nice. Come on, Liverpool, right? Is that what I'm meant to do? Or
do what you got to do, brother. You got to win the league this year. You do what you got to do.
I know we do. It's looking good though. We might as well move on to the winners of the weekend.
Can we just remind Steve and Saeed, who weren't at the mob, we have on tape Turkish saying that he doubts if they see second again.
Yeah,
It's not doubts. What? He said flat out. He said because I doubt because we ain't seeing second again. We ain't seeing second again. He said that straight.
But does he mean they could finish third?
No. I'm sure it was first. It was definitely first.
I'm sure he doesn't mean that, Matisse. Come on, we know.
Yeah, but hey, you never know. You have to make sure you confirm that shit.
Hold on. I'm sure City played twice before Arsenal next, so we could be above them, I think.
No, international break. We all come back same weekend. You might mean the week after.
Could be the week after. I know someone said something mad to me in the chat saying, "Oh, this could happen." I was like, maybe.
Oh, you got your eyes on first as well. Listen, this is what it's about, man. The 2 great weekends for us has put us in this position, confident. Grizz is right. 2 games ago, it was looking very different. He was confident. 2 great weekends for City in the next 3, then you're going to be confident. But in terms of this weekend, listen, Arsenal, it's not only us winning, because West Ham, we should be winning that game, even though there's a little hoodoo there. They beat us twice in a row. It's the way Arteta sets up as well. That's important because of the confidence moving forward. And he set up open again. Listen, Odegaard come off injured, unfortunate. But starting Eze, Odegaard, and Rice, that's a step in the right direction, in my opinion, because it shows that he can open up. It shows that, he's testing the waters in that regard. Did it yield the results that we might have hoped? I mean, I was watching it with TOBS, the West Ham game. And in the first half, we should have put them to bed. We had enough chances. Eze, I think Gyökeres, maybe a couple late runs that he should have, he got ahead of the cutbacks instead of, dropping back a little bit. But Rice put us up. It was 1-0 and we had to get a penalty for the next. But West Ham were never a threat. And that's what it's about, balancing a more, open attack with that defense. And over the last week, Newcastle, Olympiacos, and then West Ham, we did that. Very different circumstances. Away at St. James, we opened up, we got the win. Last minute, so what? Olympiacos at home, we opened up a little bit more. Okay, it only yielded 30, 45 minutes of maybe free-flowing football, but that's a positive. I'd say same against West Ham. We regressed a little in the second half, but overall, the direction that I'm seeing the lineups going, I'm very confident about it. Listen, Odegaard and Rice, there's injuries there. Odegaard probably a couple months, but we've got depth in the squad now. And, I'm not here moaning about injuries because I'm confident in the players stepping in. It gives Eze more of a chance now to get that position, make it his. When Odegaard comes back, maybe they play together. Maybe Arteta's got difficult lineups to select in the big game. I don't know. But this last week, we needed this last week. As an Arsenal fan, we needed it. And I think generally as well, even if you're a neutral outside looking in, the way Liverpool, were flawless in terms of points collected in the first 5, no one wants to see Liverpool running away with it again, because they essentially did last year. So, I think the last week overall, football people, it's been a good week. For an Arsenal fan, it's been a great week. I'm not even going to say too much on it. We're top. I'm confident. I predicted we win the league in the predictions. I didn't change that prediction when we could change it. And I'm still here confident with it. Obviously, the whole we won't see second again stuff. We might see second again if games line up like that. But I'm confident that we're going to go and win this league. It's early days.
We're going to hold you to your words, though.
Yeah, this is the first season. Early in the season, I've said it. Going into the season, early in the season, I've said it. The last time you've got me on clip, it was going toe-to-toe with City midway through the season. And I said in 18 months, because I knew that, listen, City could pip us to this title. It might not happen now, but I thought it will happen then. Then the transfer window happened. Calafiori, Sterling, I thought, we ain't doing this. This season, transfer window, the way we've started, I'm confident.
I think it's, to be fair, we give you a lot of stick, and we give Arteta a lot of stick. But fair play to him, because I saw your highlights against Olympiacos. It looked like you lot beat the brakes off them as well. So it does look like you're finding that balance, to your point, and knowing when to put your foot on teams' necks and then still keep it solid at the back. And I think the most important thing, annoyingly, is last year when Liverpool were faltering, you didn't capitalize. This is 2 weeks in succession now where they're dropped points, and you've basically capitalized, and you've just X'd that gap altogether. Now you're top. So it's nasty. It's nasty to see. And unfortunately, if things continue the way they're going, I might have to go South Africa again in June. But I did want to mention another thing that you said. You didn't say it on camera, but you said it off camera. You said something like, I need him to score because Kai Havertz is coming back soon. Any idea? And I don't want Sutton to happen. And you know what that Sutton was? Any idea who Turkish was talking about there?
But what are you trying to do here? Because if you want me to talk about Gyökeres, in the last week, outside of scoring, has probably been his best performances. By me saying I need him to score is because as a striker, you need to score. Same way I said about Havertz, you need to score. But he yielded 9 goals in the league last season, not good enough. So with Gyökeres, I need him to score every single week. So you can talk about stuff I've said off camera, but what's your angle here? Because I need him. I can say it on camera as well. I need him to score.
You said it. I'm just bringing up something you said because in a game where your team are creating chances aplenty.
But what's confused you?
What's confused me is how a killer like Gyökeres is not really in amongst the goals in such a game where you're creating lots and lots of chances. That's all I'm asking, brother.
No, you're right, but you know it's been a week. It's been a week of this progressive, expansive type of play from us and Arteta, right? You know it's only been a week, right?
Oh, so he needs to have months of this play for him to
he doesn't need to have months. But it's funny though, because when when we're talking Liverpool, I have to mention Isak and then you go off on one. But when we're talking Arsenal, you are comfortably mentioning Gyökeres, who scored 3 goals. Ekatike's had a great start.
When was his last goal for Arsenal?
Hold on. Ekatike's had a great start to his Liverpool career, right? He scored 3 goals. Did you bring up Pedro for Chelsea? Because he scored 3 goals.
When was his last goal for Arsenal?
A few weeks ago. When was Pedro's last goal for Chelsea?
Why are you telling me about Pedro? I don't rate Pedro high like that.
When was Isak's last goal? When was Isak's last goal for Liverpool, and who was it against?
We slated Isak, and we slated all of Liverpool's team.
Okay.
We have. I'm just asking a question because you wanted to make excuse. I remember we were watching the game, and I was pointing out stuff that he was doing wrong, and you were attacking me like I said something wrong.
Yeah, don't watch a game with me and tell me what my team's doing wrong. Don't. Bro.
This is why I told you there's a limit to how many games I can watch with Toby, bro.
So wait. You say watch with Toby. I don't get it. First is you don't watch enough football. Oh, you're disinterested in the show. You're not doing enough research. I'm like, okay, cool. Let me get myself there early. Watch the Tottenham game, then watch the Arsenal game, then watch the Chelsea Liverpool game. So when I'm doing what you're asking me to do, it's not enough for you. You're complaining
because when you watch with hate in your eyes, right? So you don't watch what's going well. You watch what's going wrong.
Did I not just explain what went well? Did I not just explain what went well with Arsenal?
Not with the same gusto, though.
Yeah.
Yes, it was with the same.
He is a Tottenham fan, so he's gonna hate.
I hear it. I get it.
On the mob, I said, I need to start packing. I need to start packing, thinking of places to go in June because I'm impressed with what Arsenal are doing. Like, so I don't know what more you want me to say. Unfortunately for Gyökeres, he was crap. And when I tried to call it out, you told me I was chatting shit.
No, I told you to shut it. I don't want to hear from you, really.
Well, I've brought it up. So now what? Are you going to address it or are you going to tell me to shut up again?
I brought it up in my own match reaction. I mean, I need him to score. I don't think he had the greatest of games. But again, overall, this whole debate that's circulating about Havertz and Gyökeres, they're very different profiles. So I don't think we can play the way we've been playing in the last week with a Havertz type striker, because part of the way we're playing is Gyökeres being able to stretch the defense and open up the midfield a bit. Do you get it? So I need him to start scoring.
If you rewind it to when I spoke about Gyökeres, I told you what was going to happen with him, didn't I? How he would come in at Arsenal, how it wouldn't be as easy as everyone thought. When he doesn't start scoring, people are going to panic and start saying, he's not the right guy and this, that, and the other. And like I said, it's going to be difficult. We had the same thing with Haaland. There was people out there saying the same thing with Haaland. Because you've got a man with a goal-scoring record as good as Gyökeres and Haaland up front, you're instantly watching the game, why aren't people giving the ball? Why aren't people crossing the ball? And then you've got to take a step back and realise that that's when the players who around him have got to step up. There's going to be games, like I've said before, I've told you to watch Haaland this season, what he's doing differently. He's not engaging with the centre-backs right up against them all the time. He's sort of like walking distance until it gets in the final third. Then he's going in to engage. The last 2 seasons, he's been fighting. I see the same with Gyökeres. He's trying his best. He's getting locked up. Some centre-backs who you won't even rate as a centre-back will do mint against him because they'll get in his head and they'll tangle him. And then you'll see something against one of the best centre-backs where he'll just do something and burst through and score, and you'll think, fucking hell. But it's all about him learning how to play in the system, and it's all about the system learning to play his way. But what I was trying to say to the Arsenal fans is you've got to give him a little bit of time because it's not going to be how you think. And I said I've watched him before he signed for Arsenal when he was linked to other teams. I said, I don't rate him like that. And I stand by what I say. I think Sesko at Arsenal he's a better fit than what he is there. And I stand by that. And I just think Sesko's chose the wrong team. I think United are wank, but I think he's a good player. But I just gonna say that. I just gonna say that exactly what I said about Gyökeres.
No, I'm just saying Sesko in it. I'm getting a Sesko praise.
People listen to what I said about him.
Saluting my guy.
You're going to get the criticism off the rival fans now. Soon as he don't score, he's not scoring. He's fucking shit. He's not scoring. He's fucking shit. And this is what's going to happen. And that's what happens when you sign when you sign a striker with that record. Everyone's blinkered by the record. But I was saying, I watched him a few times and I thought, he's not the greatest on the eye, this, that, and the other. If Arsenal can provide for him, then he might get it done. But I just didn't see Arteta changing his style to suit him. I think he's got to fit the way Arsenal play. And that's what I think he's struggling with at the minute. It's going to take time. Unfortunately, it is.
It's at a crossroads as well, because as well as fitting how Arsenal play, Arteta's finding out a new way to play with him, because that is the crossroads, because we had to open up a little bit. I need him to score because I need him to score. And if he does start scoring, he's already looking at flights in June. He'll be booking those flights real soon if Gyökeres starts banging in the goals that we expect him to be banging. Because at this rate, you know, a 20-goal striker, we all expect the league to get away in terms of Arsenal. So, you know, 3 and 7.
The thing is with Arteta, though, he's just happy to. It's 2-0. Don't score more goals. Like, that's it, man. So we can say we want more goals from Gyökeres, but if you win the league and, you know, Gyökeres has scored, 10, 12 goals, but everyone else has got 10, you know what I mean? Everyone chips in.
We're top without a striker banging.
There you go. So there you go. So you don't need to Baba to score, man. Just let him.
And the whole season we've had pretty much an injury in every game. And I'm not moaning about that. What I'm saying is the personnel around him has been changing. Saka won 2 games, and then it's Madueke, but then he's out. Eze started left, Martinelli started left, Trossard started left, Eze, Marino, and Odegaard have all started 10. We're 7 games into the season. So
I think you're so right, Turkish.
The feet around him.
The way brother SAEED is agreeing with everything is making me so sick. It's unbelievable. I'm already ill, but I'm sick.
Brother,
you're right. The way you're talking about Arsenal is right, but how he's making sense of like, doesn't matter if you're a striker, as long as you win the league, as we're on top. None of these arguments were valid for Liverpool when Liverpool won the league. It was all about individuals.
What are you making about Liverpool, bro? We're finished on Liverpool, man.
I'm having nightmares. I'm having nightmares here. I'm having nightmares here.
We're not talking about Liverpool.
Turkish is gassing up Liverpool, and you're sat there saying, yeah, Arsenal.
No one. Did I gas up anything? I
didn't gas there saying Arsenal. No, Arsenal playing. Yeah, Grizz, bad boy.
Yeah, it's so right, man. Relax.
Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. You're making me sick.
Brother, relax.
You're making me sick.
Have you got some water next to you? Please take a sip. Is it milk now? Drink that milk. I know you like that milk. Anyway, yeah, man. Just at the end of the day, if Arsenal win the league ugly, but they won the league ugly. That's it. Are you listening to this, peeps?
Listen, brother, Grizz,
he's making me sick. He's making me sick.
Arsenal to win the league.
He's made me sick.
Say he wants Arsenal to win the league. That's what you need to wrap around your head right now. When Arsenal score, this brother, did you see his review?
Brother, this man
was so happy. He was so happy, bro.
Double happy. We won.
So he's last 3 weeks, he's gained 70,000 Arsenal fan subscribers.
Bro, end of the day, I've got an objective here. We don't, if we're not going to do well and someone else
and Arsenal
will do well. Hold on a minute. You are Liverpool. I hate Liverpool. Get that into your head. I don't want you to win.
I got it.
If it means Arsenal in the league, I don't care.
I know.
Do you get that?
No,
I want to repeat. I can.
No, but there's a difference between personally being happy about it, but fucking on a show that's being watched by 10,000 people live with close to 4K likes. If we're not by 4K likes, get the fucking like right now. We need 4K likes right now.
And
on
you
an
don't
open
like
show where you're not in a way like Winston Churchill.
Bro, why not?
You know, Churchill
openly said. Hold on a minute. Who's more shameless here?
What's wrong?
Hold on a minute. This guy's got the cheek to talk about me. You have openly criticized Man City, and now you're singing "Sete."
Yeah,
are you mad? You're going to me.
My content. Did you hear me? I said after watching your lot shit. Come on,
that makes it even worse. I wasn't going to say it worse.
Doesn't make it better. What you just said doesn't make it better.
We already had a VAR check, so don't do this after the fact. after we did that.
Yeah.
After we did this.
Are you mad?
You were just
Yeah.
just accept that this is who you are.
This is it,
This is
bro.
who we are, mate.
Nah.
This is
Accept
who
it,
we
man.
are, mate.
Nah,
Right?
that was
This is who
This is who we are.
Can I just say that photo is a work of art because you can genuinely see the joy in me, Matisse's
joy.
face.
So
I
when was
told
that?
you-
When was that?
I
Was
told
that
you
when
from
Haaland
day
scored?
dot.
Yeah.
I know who
was
my
that?
ops are. I
When
told
Haaland
you.
scored.
I told
game
you
is the
already. I
game.
know who my ops are. I don't have no beef with Man City. I have no reason to. And it doesn't matter how
That's
many
it.
times Steve calls us the Gremlins or he crucifies me for suggesting blow up beds. We will continue to cheer on the City if that's
it.
all
And
we've
it's
got.
okay. It's okay. I've got no beef against that. Everyone, create your alliance, create whatever you want to create, and just relax. Yeah. What do you say, Grizz? Relax the ball. Can you relax the ball? There you go.
Let me do the super chats because after the Chelsea Liverpool segment,
27.
we went in straight into the Arsenal. So I'm gonna backtrack
Yeah.
a little, try to do the Chelsea Liverpool, and you know what? I'll mix the Arsenal ones in as well, and then we'll keep it moving to Manchester, and obviously Tottenham's away win as well. Norms early on said Grill, Wagwan Farange, Slot, and his tactics all got Cardi V defending with his booty out on Ten Hag. It's the Dutch way. Adam's got another counter for how many times Steve says take it on the chin. We've got none so far from Steve, but we've got one from Grizz. So the counter there. John Wayne says Grizzler. I'm sure Verts will come good, but I'm almost certain Zubimendi is who you guys needed. Leo says everyone's quote better than Caicedo until it's time to be better than Caicedo. Prem midfields be scared. Pedri talk soon. Grizz is the only fan I've seen that's humble and arrogant at the same time. That's actually true. Nams also adds Kevin McAllister had Grill slapping the F out of Tobes. Vert said his idol is Havertz. Is this true?
Wait, McAllister had me smashing up Toby. He was making me mad.
Yeah,
I mean,
right. That was so funny, man.
That's just-
McAllister.
Mubsy says, been a long time since United won and Liverpool lost on the same day. Had to savor the moment. Big up the panel. Hold that, Grizz.
I totally get that. See, I get that.
Yeah, big up Mobsy, man. Big up my guy, Mobsy.
F says, been saying since last season that Arnie Slot is an average manager. You'll see it this season.
That's ridiculous.
He's got a league title, even if he...
Man's won a whole league title because he's
I think
average.
he's a very average speller, my friend. Very average.
Adam says, Vic AI is moving mad. No one can have stinkers anymore. Oh, the whole, yeah. Oh, mad. Big up Blue Moon. Hey, Grizz, remember what you said about City? We'll have no chance of challenging this year. Do you still think the same? No, he doesn't. The arms are up.
Come on, Blue Man, man. Spud me, G. Sit down.
Juno says Turkish's reaction had me dying on the mob watch along. He had me believing he was a Chelsea fan the way he was reacting to the game that last 10 minutes, brother. Yeah, even I looked at myself and said, yeah, well, who do I support? But yeah, it is Arsenal, people. Don't worry about that. Lena says, and you'll never moan alone. Didn't hear, quote, transition season before Chelsea away. Also, Grizz, are you on a water fast this episode?
No.
AZ says, the boy who cried wolf, that's what Amarim has become. If you haven't read that book, go watch it. SAEED TV quote.
Yeah,
No
that's correct, by the way. That's correct. Yeah.
No way.
That's
Yeah.
correct.
But then obviously I said go read it. And then
Bro, what is going on over there?
He goes,
Yeah,
yeah, that's
man.
correct. That one, yeah, that was correct.
It's a lost cause, man. I've given up.
What the fuck is going on in Tobes' house?
I don't know, man. He's having a midlife
This
crisis.
guy,
He's fighting
he's actually
intruders.
such a mess. It's like, do we have to wait a decade of this show for you to mute your mic before you start smashing up your gaff? What's going on over there, bruv?
Sorry, man. I was getting some water and then I was getting some rice crackers. Sorry.
GJ says, SAEED was never going to be a runaway title with the overhaul. Reaction from Arsenal fans, you'd think it's May. 3 games ago, we were, quote, best in the league. Liverpool fan there. Hassan says, I'm telling you, rival fans are a joke saying Liverpool are finished and taking the piss out of the players. You're all jealous and bitter. Grizz, sort the kids out. Once the boys gel, it's long for you. Hassan's still confident.
Big up for the super chat.
African Giant says, I'm saving this pod to watch later on my Stairmaster session a couple hours. Just wanted to come big up the panel. And Matisse, cook that brother on the bottom right. Quote, love for the love.
Okay, so African Giant is the motivation behind Matisse's vengeance in the opening 20 minutes. Okay, let me hear it.
What do you mean vengeance, bro? You've beaten us in like 4 or 5 cup finals in a row. The vengeance is not even over. It's only just started, brother. What are you talking about?
Big up, my brother. Enjoy your workout as well. North London 22 says, Uncle Grizz, football genius. Tell us about Arne ten Hag and his delusional press conferences. Sore loser. He said you deserve to win against Chelsea and Palace.
He didn't say that at all. He said we didn't deserve to win at all. So, but big up. If you're comparing Arne Slot to Ten Hag, yeah.
It's funny that
Arne ten Hag. Mo says, hold that Grizzy, sorry. Up the Chelsea. You man have tasted your own medicine with what you have been doing to other teams. Late winner by an 18-year-old.
Yeah, big up. Chelsea smashed it. Absolutely smashed it. No qualms with that or bitterness, anything. They were so good.
Hamza says it's a pretty big indictment on our sport when a DM only gets their respect after scoring a goal. We've been telling you about Caicedo. Respect him.
For real.
Facts.
Top player. Maybe we should have put him in team of the season. Jazzy Jeff says, could you tell Mystic Meg, bottom right, to keep his paws off my son's face? I already warned Steve Urkel 2 weeks ago.
Don't read this shit. Move on to the next one. This guy's making me sick. I'm sick.
Only I get to clap my son's cheeks black and blue.
Are you crazy?
Whoa!
I told you not to read this shit.
Whoa!
That's
Oh my
crazy.
God.
Get him out of here, man.
Yeah, you need
I
a
told him not
timer.
to
You need
click
a
that
timer.
shit.
Oh
I
my
told him not
God.
to click that shit
Oh
and
my
say it, and he
God,
still said
that
it.
is crazy.
Nah,
Get
man.
What the
Get him out
fuck?
of here, bro. What the hell? What the hell is
What
that?
the hell is that?
What kind of
shit?
hosting is this,
Bro?
What
L
kind of
host, L
hosting
host,
is
man.
this,
L
bro?
host. L host,
Oh
man.
my dick.
Host, man.
I think Jazzy Jeff is actually getting worse, you know.
Yeah,
What
What
do you
kind of
mean?
hosting is that?
I expected Turkish to stop there, man. I thought
Bro,
he's
he's
normally quite good
finished.
with
Now,
that.
do you know what it is? Do you know what it is?
Bro.
Now, can we be serious for 10 seconds? Yeah, Jazzy Jeff. Yeah, he started off really funny, and we used to laugh and have a joke.
Weirdo.
Recently, your super chats have become starting weird. Now we don't want to block. You know what I mean?
What are you talking
So-
about, man? Sharp, man. Keep sending the super chats. We'll keep
No, then-
laughing, bro. What the fuck?
No, but then
That's
no,
talking
but
about blocking it.
what
Nah,
I'm talking
Jazzy
about
Jeff,
is
man.
serious.
Jazzy Jeff.
There was
Jazzy Jeff.
There was nothing wrong with
Jazzy
that
Jeff,
one. Why
what
is
you talking
everyone
about?
acting like he done it? Bro, he's
Yo.
joking around with Tobes, isn't it? They're
Yo,
friends.
Grizz
I don't know.
Khan
You're finished,
does
bro.
not
You're
speak
Nah,
for
finished.
Toby,
Big
man, that's
Six
weird,
Limited,
Toby.
man.
Finish. Watch when it's your turn.
Yeah,
Grizz
that's
Khan
weird,
does
man.
not
That's
speak
shit's
for Big
weird.
Six Limited, man. Don't ignore everything he just said, Jazzy Jeff, man. Don't even listen to all of that.
Man said Jazzy.
I said
Jeff.
block him, you know. You must be mad. That man's a
Tobes should
Tobe,
not.
I tried to talk sense, but okay.
Hey,
no
that man
problem.
is a staple of the damn. That's his
Matisse
staple of the
wants
show.
it. Matisse
No,
wants
he's a
it, no
staple of the
problem.
show.
No
Jazzy
holds
Jeff
barred,
is
no
part of the
holds barred.
furniture.
No
Have some
holds barred,
respect.
no problem, no problem.
Oh, man, they need to have some respect, man. This is Jazzy Jeff.
You know, as I was reading the sentence, I was contemplating, do I finish this? And as soon as Tobe said, don't finish that,
You
I
made
said,
sure you
"I'm
finished
finishing
it.
that." He
Finish it.
shouldn't have said
You
anything.
made sure you finished
He
it.
shouldn't have said anything. That was the assist I needed. AJ says these Reds told
Yeah,
us.
send Mar Diddy. Yeah, send Mar Diddy in the chat because he likes. He wants
See,
to
look,
smoke.
now this is what we should be blocking him for. Now,
No,
that's
no
it should
one
block
block
you.
nothing.
Yo,
Send it in
yo,
the chat. He
Yo,
wants to smoke.
someone kick this guy off the show.
He wants to smoke.
Now immediately Tobes into
This is
action.
crazy. You can't be saying shit like that. The hell,
They
Grizz?
can. According to you, they can.
Yo, Grizz, that's wild. You didn't even send in super chat to say that. You just said it for free.
AJ says these Reds told us that quote, if they get Isak, they would walk this league. Now they want us to give him Verts time, comparing them to when Henry joined Arsenal, 007, 2 and 4 touches.
Yeah, talk to those Reds though, innit? Not me.
Massum says Vert's got the best running ahead of the ball stats. No wonder he can't score or assist. And can we discuss Abdi Shuffle Isak? Stinkers everywhere.
What did they just call Isak?
What the
Bro, can you, brother? First of all, he's Abdushaffal Somali and Isak's from Eritrea. So you know,
Separate them out.
separate them out, please. Yeah, respect
There you
Abdushaffal, please. Yeah.
Sasito says every single one of you thought Liverpool would win the game once they equalized. Let's see how we sit at the end of the season. Put some respect on the champions.
Big up, Sex. There's no respect, man. It's jungle out here.
There's no respect. Mubji says
jungle
it's no longer 2019. Can we stop pretending that Van Dijk is the best centre back ever? BBL Grizzy can hold that.
Yeah, you know your previous super chat. And I said thank you. Yeah, fuck you now.
He says Grizz called Gakpo Dutch clutch. That picture of Van Dijk can be called Dutch flush. Diabolical Saeedism says Virgil Aboni Blue must be on white since he's busting moves mid game. Also, McNuggets is trash. Melanie knows. McAllister. Must be, yeah. I don't care what anyone says. Van Dijk's overrated. He's a very good centre back, but to say he's a GOAT with Ramos stamp when he's been a better dancer in ludicrous music videos.
Right, that's great.
It's hot. It's hot.
I wish YouTube and clips on Twitter was around when other centre backs were playing, man.
I don't think they were twerking now, but yeah.
Brother, I could tell you Rio Ferdinand. No, man, forget. I don't even want to describe what I've seen Rio Ferdinand's position. Yeah. So please shush.
Big up Turkish as always, says Rishad. But you would be the perfect Chelsea fan. Imagine the.
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying?
Also, how has Josh dunked on Isak? See what he's saying. See what he's saying.
See what he's
saying. You're the perfect Chelsea fan.
What about the Josh dunk?
You like that, yeah? You want to hear that?
I don't like that. But I don't care for it. Bro, you know how many years you've been trying to, get Arsenal fans on your side. It's not my fault you've just thrown it up in the air and let it all go, bro. So that's not on me. Me, I'm just out for myself. I don't want none of you lot to back Arsenal. Yeah, keep it the way it's been kept since the start of this show, nearly 5 years now. No one back us, and then we'll talk on May.
Saeed, they don't want your support, brother.
No, I get Saeed support. I get it.
I didn't ask for support. I'm just, you know what I mean?
I get my support.
Do your thing. When Arsenal win, my first fan cam is Saeed's. That's what's mad now. You lot don't understand.
You don't get. Steve. What have you done? What's Manchester United turned into, Steve? Man? What the fuck?
Brother, can you just mind your business, bro? Like, let everything marinate. If you don't win the league,
you lot are absolutely fucking.
What do you want me to do, man? What do you want me to do?
Stay quiet.
Brother, hold that, man. You got a little mini cry. Look at you, man. You know what I mean? You can't even handle yourself after 3 losses. You're meant to be Liverpool, big dog. What happened to the big dogs, by the way? Like you said big dogs, we're Liverpool, Warheart, and now you just, I'm sick. I'm tired. Out here, man.
Have you realized your next game? We're fucking you up. Shut the fuck up.
Hold on a minute. Put on the big screen, please. Put that on the big screen.
God.
No. I want you to say that again. Say that again.
We got the clip. We got the clip.
Yeah. Say that more. You know what it is, man.
I want big screen.
I've got him.
You want the big screen.
I've got you.
You ain't got shit. You got.
Yeah, but Saeed, are you gonna get any points in that game or what?
Yeah.
Is this a preview?
Oh no, I'm just asking. Do you know what I'm saying?
It's a preview. Because we're doing reviews. I didn't even talk about Sunderland, bro. Let me talk about Sunderland, bro. Let me talk about Sesko scoring Le Mans.
All I'm saying is you hate Liverpool, right? And rightly so. But I'm just saying when you come to Buckingham now, don't be getting beaten up now. You know what I'm saying? Don't be losing to this Liverpool team. 3 defeats on the trot, and you're gonna get slapped up 4-5.
People already sent me.
Make sure you do something.
Preview landed every single player I've messaged. That's it.
Yeah.
He slandered every single Liverpool player.
Don't let me see Isak converts masterclass on your head top, Saeed.
Brother, listen. End of the day, hold on a minute. Did you predict Chelsea to win?
Bangs against them.
I said the draw 1-1.
Me and
Tom. So hold on a minute. So 1-1. So what are you talking then?
It was 1-1 until the 90th.
Hold on.
Hold on. I'm pretty justified in my.
Look at this guy. Look at this. So you're at home and you didn't pick Chelsea to win, but yet you want me to go and put my chest out at Anfield, that we don't really win. With Amrin that you don't really rate. But you want
regardless of the result,
your own team to win.
Listen to me. Regardless of the result, my team performed.
I worry about my team. Yeah.
Do you think my opinion of my team? Do you think my opinion of my team would have swayed if we didn't get the last-minute winner? My team played properly. My team kept.
Yeah, we didn't predict it though. You didn't predict it though.
It doesn't matter because it was.
What do you mean it doesn't matter?
It doesn't matter because my prediction was 90 minutes spot on. I didn't predict a last-minute winner. That's not a problem. I'm saying to you, my team didn't get battered. I'm saying to you, don't be getting battered at Anfield 4-5-0 after all of this today. That's what I'm saying to you.
Listen,
you could even lose 2-1. You could even draw 1-1. I'm not saying you have to win. I'm just saying don't be going over there and getting embarrassed because that's long. That's what I'm saying.
We'll see.
That's what I'm saying.
We'll see.
So that last super chat, I think TOBS took it off screen.
Yeah, because I was trying to move on. I was trying to move things on.
You just took the super chat off screen. Move it on. You meant to read it out, bro.
We got time. We ain't got time, innit?
Basically, I think it was Stephen. He called Sobozlai Hungarian Finnan. I remember that bit. Elisa, big up my guy. He says dynamics have shifted away from maximizing Salah. Trent was a big part of this. Poor purchases at fullback, Salah minimization plus AFCON absence, lack of progressive passes, hence Verts coming short too much. Looking long.
Yep, you just
It's not the same Trent that they were saying they will be fine without. Can't be that one.
Yes, the same one.
Oh.
I think Isak would have loved to
Gotta-
play with Trent. You know, Isak would have loved Trent. Would have loved him, man.
Yeah, he would have. The
course he
fizz
would have.
was in.
Trent would have put a ball right on his
Every
yesterday.
striker loves a Trent type of player, though, isn't it? Really?
100%.
Maybe they should have treated him better at the end of his tenure.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe would have changed his mind.
Maybe they shouldn't have called him a rat. Maybe. Interesting.
Vibav says, been burnt 3 years straight, not celebrating rivals' losses. Miles to go for us, just focusing on Fulham and injury-free international break. Fingers crossed. Jasuke, big up, says, Matisse, sort your security in your yard. Turkish came to your place twice to celebrate your highs, lows. Your match reaction thumbnail, the thumbnail too, the W is funny. It's like Turkish's big bro, happy for little bro. On the weekend, so be it.
You can't even go for a piss these days. Can't even go for a piss.
Yeah, man, that's crucial. 1 minute I got in there. Yeah, big up. Unc, you graduated college in May. Your parents handed you 450 million over the summer to do something exciting with your life, and now you're begging McDonald's for a job in Istanbul and London. Hashtag lost cause. Oh my god. Aslan says, in my opinion, no one's talking enough about how quick Slot is to throw players under the bus, especially as this is only a wobble. For me, that's a bigger red flag long term. Hungarian Gerrard to Hungarian Milner. Uncle Grizz, Liverpool have messed up their rebuild. Haven't seen them this imbalanced.
Imagine when we get balanced, eh? Imagine when we get balanced. Don't scared.
Addy says, when will all these guys learn not to compare these upcoming strikers to Haaland? Nunez and Højlund in past, and now Isak and Gyökeres. No one can't lace his boots. 9 goals in 7 games. Put some respect. I'll speak for myself. I've never compared a striker to Haaland.
These men just lie. All they do is just lie. No one compared Gyökeres to Haaland. No one.
Isak started getting comparisons, but in a, if you want an all-round striker type of sense. But Haaland's a beast. Like come on, man. Like on a bad season, he scores 24 league goals. Yeah, come on. Any other striker in the history of football, 24 is the top season. It's mad. Victor says, I feel like we forget Isak does this all the time. He has spells, he does nothing, and then a streak of going off, and then he does nothing again.
Well, he's at a big club now where he can't afford to do streaks of nothing. Simple.
Lights, camera, action. Matt says there's a reason why the most points of basketball games are scored late in the 4th quarter. And Moneybads, Liverpool look lost with Barney Slot having to coach without Klopp's foundations, and Trent. Steve couldn't hold that one in. Also, is Alexander Mishap even better than Mateta?
People are taking a piss now, and I like Mateta.
Barney Slot, I just pictured that big purple dinosaur.
Yeah, Barney Slot is mad. Carl says McAllister's Scottish genes came out in that game. Also 120 M's for a grass cutter. Surely there's cheaper gardeners Liverpool could have got. Saka 100 goals and assists. Yeah, I forgot to mention that, but big him up. Remit says, I think Odegaard and Eze midfield combo will be lethal this season against a lot of teams. Granted, only 1 game. Would love to get your take, Turkish. 100%. That's the midfield I wanted before the game, and I was happily surprised that's the midfield we went with. It's a shame Odegaard went off in the first 30 minutes, impacted with the first 20 minutes. But yeah, hopefully we see more of that. And Zubi came on, and didn't he get the pass that led to the goal? I think Eze's shot, and then I think it was Zubi. So yeah, listen, we're stacked. Any other season, this amount of injuries to the players that have been coming off, Saka, Odegaard, Saliba. Yeah, I mean, I couldn't be smiling on a Monday show, that's for sure. Yorkshireman says, Luis Diaz has more goals and assists than any Liverpool player. Just saying. Bobby's asking, what's more likely to happen? Pool to lose 5 or United to win 5?
United to win 5.
Yeah, probably. Well, I mean, Liverpool are 2 games off now. But United, yeah, I mean, lose is mad. God, yeah, lose is mad.
Lose 5 in a row, yeah.
Yeah,
Nah.
lose is mad. James
Nah.
says, big up Caicedo. He showed Gravenberch levels. He absolutely bossed it. That's why you spend 100 M's on a midfielder. Matt adds, Squirts and Alexis are having a mid-off for the ages to see who can stink it up less as the 3rd midfielder. Adam says, Unc, don't try and make people feel sorry for you in your monologue. And use adds, actually, let me get that one in later. Kieran says, can we get a poll to see who waffles the flex more, Grizz or Robbie? I can't lie, says Use, from watching a lot of games, especially hate watching Liverpool. I can't lie, Slot looks lost. I'm telling you, it's Klopp's team that won last year, not his. But this is where Salah and Van Dijk play a key part. I was actually going to ask Grizz, who needs to stand up the most after international break? Is it the manager? Is it Salah, Van Dijk? Is it Isak, Vert? So is it the manager, the OGs, or the new Gs?
I can only pick one.
Who are you, like, if
Manager.
Okay, so if United takes something off you at Anfield 1-1, who are you looking at?
Manager. Me personally, everyone's got their own opinions. Manager fixes up, has to find a structure and a formation for all of them to succeed. Once he does that, and then if they don't perform, because at the moment there's no cohesion, there's no triangles, there was no patterns of play. Chelsea were making it so hard for us to put 5 passes together. Like literally, we couldn't put 5-6 passes together, and that's a structural problem. That's not a player problem. Players were trying to get in their positions, but obviously they weren't coached for that specific game in a way that we could put 7 passes together. It was not possible. So that's why if the manager does his job and finds a formation, and if the players still stink out, then I'm going to zone in on the players. Right now, step up.
LFC adds, PSG last year will gel by November. Nobody remembers the start of the season like PSG last year, only one way upwards. 14 points against same oppositions except Burnley. Oh, is that what Grizz saw earlier? Shamar says, Grizz is shameless, just knows no bounds. The first 45, he said, you man described relegation fodder when he was slandering Man City all summer. And Claver adds, Uncle Grizz said he's starving for food, but after that analysis from his voice, he sounds like he's just finished eating a humble pie. Grizz would get an A in English lit. That one came in from Adam.
I did actually.
Melanin says, Char Grill, please apologize to your son for Cardi V being the first bunda he's seen. I know you were dreaming. Man.
This is crazy.
Too much.
This is
Yeah.
Just no, it's okay. No, it's okay, Matisse.
Just told.
Matisse has opened the borders now, innit?
Okay, go on, run it back. Let's read it. He said,
some man's are trying to stop the boats. Matisse is saying, no. Every man.
It's gone.
Come. Everyone, come.
Shamar says, doing bingo for Steve when he mentions treble 4 in a row. If they won, that glass would have milk instead of water. Taking his mini sips, chatting. Unc Turkish, mute Grizz. He's going through it and chatting more rubbish than your manager. That one's from Lee Mason. Jamal says, Turkish, we've got him. That come on City came from the heart. His ass has fallen out already. We live for this. Just gonna make the win even sweeter. TH14 says, we had a coalition of Liverpool, Spurs, United and Chelsea fans supporting City when Arsenal were a point behind. Liverpool fans are great at giving it, but after getting cooked, Grizz begging friend with Steve, absolutely shameless. And Sasito adds again, big up Sasito. Yes, Liverpool are better off from the same fixtures this season compared to the corresponding fixtures last season.
Oh, that's what the stat was.
Dan says, Unks, would you want to see a system change? Wing backs, 2 new strikers up front. Salah as a super sub. What's the football analyzer saying? Salah super sub is crazy though.
I think the long-term plan was when we talked at the start of the season, when we had our serious football chats, I said the long-term aim is obviously not to be reliant on Salah. That's why we've bought 2 strikers and a 10. It's a total different system. How he implements that, when he implements that, I have no idea. I'm not a tactico. We're going to see. But the long-term plan obviously is to not rely on Salah, but it's having a detrimental effect on the team right now.
Adam said, Liverpool fans are the biggest cucks. We don't want your support. Arsenal fans, let's have it. Proper rivalry. Forget all the lovey-dovey stuff. The shark, is that a shark or a dolphin?
Must be the
Wait,
Sharks.
it says MCFC there, so we'll say Sharks, but yeah, looks like a dolphin. Melanin says, who the fuck is this guy, Char Grill? 1 hour and he didn't say shit about squirts or ballsack. Please get the guy for the next election.
Well, this
Free
melanin has sent
man.
6 super chats, about me. Just like mad. Wow. Fair enough. Big up, man.
Free Palestine. You says, I rate Arteta a lot due to multiple things. In his first proper job, he has turned the toxic culture we had and made us compete. He does need to win. He will. Z says, Matisse, they was laughing at you saying we got the best midfield. They're not laughing now. We won without Palmer. Mental.
No, they're still laughing. So leave it. It's like
You says, I also want to call out reactionary fans over Glock 14. The things he is doing, taking away men from the wingers. He does need to score. He will back him, or he will score. I assume that's what that means at the end. Mike says, didn't want Gyökeres and was called an Arteta sexual for it. Guys are now praising him for occupying centre backs. He had 2 chances. He's had chances last 3 games, not scoring. Hold up play ain't better than Kai. Marino is a better scorer. This is very disingenuous, though. I don't really know why people do this, because it is very different. What about the runs in behind? What about stretching the defense? Kai doesn't do that. And then list out Gyökeres' chances in the last 3 games. I think he should have scored. I think Newcastle, he should have really scored 1. I think he probably should have scored 1 against Olympiacos as well, if I'm honest. And against West Ham on the weekend, I can't remember a chance I said he should have scored that, but I expected him to score against West Ham. But
it was a glaring one he should have scored against West Ham. But I'm with you on the Kai Havertz prop, because you were literally in the pits of hell with Kai Havertz. I think it's short memories. You were suffering bad.
And I prefer him coming back into this fold where he can be used for his strengths rather than be relied upon. And that's how I see it. But it is what it is. Zabar says Caicedo absolutely dominated that midfield. As an Arsenal fan, it pains me how good he is. I don't know how Chelsea always end up with elite 6s. Kante, Regen. Yeah, Matisse mentioned him on the show on the weekend. Jojo says, how has Steve managed to drop 5 red card offenses and it ain't even half time yet? Love this show, man. Big up to you lot. Love for the love. Come on. SAEED is an up north United fan, not a London United fan. There's a big difference. They care about heritage, not banter. That's fair enough. Blaze says, what do you think of climate change, Grizz? Well, I don't like how Slot set in the team. Also, no one had the same vim for us like Saeed's doing for Arsenal. Big up Elisa again with a big super chat. What Arteta can do for Gyökeres is limited. He must adapt. Teams play us differently. We play on average the lowest lines in the Premier League. Pep and Slot played us differently just this season. Let Arteta show you he's learnt. Tools are now there. We must relax. I agree.
Who the lowest lines? Is that a new stat you guys got?
Oh, I've never heard that bit. I know what he's trying to say, but yeah. I don't know if that's a.
Is there a table? Is there a table for this?
Sounds like field tilt.
Who plays against the lowest lines? I want to see
new
this
words,
table.
man. There's always new words nowadays, man.
I want to see this, man. I'm intrigued.
Tactical Elise, man. Tactical Elise.
Yeah, Zubi is a must starter for me. Rice, Eze, and Odegaard rotate depending on the game. And Twinny adds, our fans are so starved for a striker, they're blinding themselves to how dead Gyökeres is. We signed the Swedish Joey Swoll. Hope he bags for us, but it won't change the fact that he stinks.
Ouch.
These slander names are getting mad now.
Adam says, fact check. Last season, Liverpool were top with 18 points, 6 wins, 1 loss after 7 games. Nice try.
No, the stat, we corrected the stat. The 7 games, the 7 corresponding fixtures that we've played so far.
Cool. Maga says, Pool fans flip from chest to victim complex so fast. Hold that, Kabaddi G. That's a good one still. Let me see. A couple more left, I think.
I don't believe in that corresponding fixtures thing as well, man. There's different managers, there's different teams now. Transfers have happened. Doesn't mean shit. Let's be honest.
Yeah. Yes, good suggestion. Listen, I'm working on things. Just make sure you're subscribed and we'll see where we're at next week. Jay says, I was like, damn, what you're doing now. Drop you the call.
Yeah, for Arsenal.
Oh, yeah, of course.
It's your twin, bro, not you.
And Saeed as well. Can you get Saeed in for that Forever Arsenal as
Of
well,
course,
please?
man. Of course. Represent.
He's so rattled, man. It's funny.
Double cheeked up on a Saturday afternoon. Hella arse. The sun is still out, and it was just I don't know. Virgil the homie. Big up Jay. Last couple here on that subject. I've tried to get through as many as possible. Actually, I've got through all of them. Matisse changed predictions from Haaland Golden Boot to Isak. Don't want to hear from him. Always disrespecting.
Oh, man, can I not have some fun? I fucked up though.
That's nasty.
That was a crazy
Putting
decision. I
anyone
don't even know
other
why
than
I did
Haaland
that.
is insane work.
Yeah, I know, but
Sorry.
why did I do that though? Don't make no sense. And
Sorry.
Isak ain't even fit. I don't know, man.
Even
Sometimes
if he
I
was
just-
fit, when is he ever outscored Haaland?
I know, exactly. Just having too much fun, bro. Having way too much fun, bro.
Lost himself. Joe says Liverpool fans in complete meltdown after 7 games, calling Slot all names, wanting him sacked. League is done, etc. But it's Arsenal fans who exaggerate, innit? And last one from AMB. It's like Chelsea are old money and Liverpool new money. Similar contemporary success quality and global popularity, but Liverpool don't know what to spend it on. Wild. And that is it on Chelsea, on Liverpool, and on Arsenal.
I have to listen to this shit, innit? I have to
Oh,
listen.
Grizz, you better not
Where
lose
you
United.
go?
You know? I'm telling you, bro.
I've been having to suffer every year. This guy can't take a little bit of banter, man. I've had to deal with this shit for years and years and years. And you get a little bit of that, and you know, saying, "Oh, look at Saeed, look at bro."
I didn't say look at Saeed, man. I
Hold
don't
it.
know.
Hold.
Hey, one
Firm
winning
it.
13 last season. One winning 13.
Yeah, exactly. Steve had to hold it.
Yeah,
I've
I'm
got
holding it,
4
man.
in a
Which I
row,
don't
one
even-
winning 13.
If I keep quiet, I'm rattled. If I
man.
talk, I'm rattled. Whatever I say, your narrative agenda's set. So what do you want me to do? Just sit there?
Yo,
All right,
if
no
I get
problem.
red,
Yeah.
I'm rattled, then I'm red all the time. So I can't talk.
I was just
Alright,
reading that super chat, and Matisse knows what it's like. You
Let's-
have to read it. You have to hold it, and I'm holding it.
Before we keep it moving as well, listen, big up the new members. We got Maga
man.
here and Navashan. Big up the new members. The members' content is moving. We've got a community calling in the international break as well. I believe we're trying to set up for next Monday, but if you're subscribed, you'll know exactly when it is. And big up Aura as well on the members. He has a Twitter link there, and he says, "Funny looking back at this. Better not lose the league. There's 100 bad tweets, VAR, and I see Grizz Khan in there."
Can we
Oh.
get Anita's? Can we copy and paste this?
On this link.
Or come on, man, slide us that through ball. You know, you got our numbers. We can do business. We can do business. But let's wrap up the top of the table stuff. Obviously Liverpool lost to Chelsea. We won, capitalized. We lead the way, but Man City also 3 points behind us, 2 points behind Liverpool now with what I'd call a good away win at Brentford. 1-0. Haaland, another goal. What's that? 9 and 7 for him. 3 clear of anyone else. So yeah, how you feeling now, Steve? Because I remember a few weeks ago, Grizz said if we win the next few games, we win the league. But I remember you saying if we lose a couple more, I don't think there's any chance. But you've won most. You drew to us, so it's looked good so far.
Yeah, we had. I think we had the United game was important because, like I say, if we'd have lost that, it'd been 3 on the bounce, and I think everyone would have then been like, "Nah, they're not coming." We beat United. We drew at Arsenal, and then we beat Burnley. We've gone to Monaco, should have won, drew there, and then gone to Brentford. I mean, the same Brentford team hammered United last week. It's not an easy place to go. Like I say, we know where we are. We're not this Manchester City team that free flowing, attacking football like we've seen. We're sort of adapting to what we are. We got Donnarumma, and he's made us a little bit more tighter at the back. The defense is still, vulnerable, but it makes a big difference with him behind. I feel like his presence has made it a little bit calmer there. We've still got Mamouche, Ray and Cherky, Ait-Nouri injured. So they add something different. I think you look at our bench at weekend, there wasn't a lot to change. Maybe Doku coming on or Bernardo, but other than that, it wasn't bad. But I want to say I've got to give me a credit to Phil Foden. You know what I mean? He's a player that got slandered and slaughtered for having a bad season. Out of what the last 6, he's had 1 bad one. But he looks like he's back to himself. He looks like he wants the ball all the time. He's finally getting it in spaces that can cause trouble. And I feel like he's playing well. But everyone's going to talk about the big man up front. You know what I mean? the slander he has got off a lot of people over the years. I mean, it started with Roy Keane. We all know he's a bellend, saying he was a League Two striker and all that. But I mean, the guy's he's always adapting. Like I say, he's always adapting, and we've always got a threat with him. At Arsenal the other week, we were under the cosh, but he got on the break. You only need one chance with him, and it's in. Same thing at Brentford. He said he started the game tired. The centre-back grabbed him a few times, and he just thought, right, let's have it. And then as soon as he got one-on-one with him, he bullied him and smashed it in. And then we lost Rodri to a hamstring injury, and he changed us then. First half, Brentford didn't get one foot in our box in the first half. It was the most dominant display I've seen. City killed them, passed them to death. But second half, they just went for us a little bit. Long throws, corners, long balls. And then we had one situation where Gvardiol misplaced a header and it put that Igor one-on-one. And this is what he signed Donnarumma for. You know what I mean? He came out and he saved it. Kept us in the game. And then we defended well. Nico Gonzalez come on. He's not been playing a lot, but we're going to have to trust him more. He came on, ticked it around a little bit in midfield. And at the end of the day, we got the win. And it's a good win. You know what I mean? From the start of the season we were panicking, thinking we played well at Wolves. And everyone was like, whoa, City was mint. And then we got beat off Tottenham and beat off Brighton. And it's like, where's this going to go? But I think credit to Pep and the players for regrouping and sticking together. And like you say, we know where we are. We're not the team we was, but we're getting wins, and we've just got to keep on going and keep on going and keep on winning. Get the players back, get Aït-Nouri back, get Ryan Cherky back, get Mamouche back. Because at the minute, the difference between us and the others up there is if Haaland gets injured, we've got nobody, not one person there. Mamouche, he's injured. We've got nobody to play there. He might play Foden in a 9. It's not going to work. Rodri, he's picking up little niggles. We've got to keep him fit. So I think we've got to get to January, keep doing what we're doing. I think we're going to buy in January again. I think we're still rebuilding. I think we're going to add some more players to it. But as a City fan at the minute, I think the City fans are happy with where we are, and we just got to keep going. And like you say, if we get to the end of that season and we're there or thereabouts, I always say if we can get to the last 10 games and we're 6 in it, even 9 in it, I feel like Man City then I'm confident that we can do things. But I'm not getting carried away. Like you say, let Liverpool and Arsenal fight it out. We're just there, ticking along nice. I'm happy with what we're doing at the minute.
Yeah, I think that sums it up well, to be fair. I think it was one of them. First half, he played well. Second half, just like more defending. But to be fair, Brentford didn't really cause you any issues. There was only one long ball. But Donnarumma was good. You know what I mean? Very solid. You could tell, in terms of experience, like know-how, collecting the ball. He just calms everyone down. So, yeah, man. Big win. And then, still in it, man.
I think you took the sting out of the game.
Sorry. Has the injuries helped? Like, obviously, it's not helpful to not have more options, but in terms of him just finding a team and sticking with it and not having to fit everybody in, because you did have a lot of different attackers, I guess, that just confuses things.
I feel like he has been forced to play the same team quite a lot of times, which, as a fan point of view, I do think that's helped us. I think it helped him gel a little bit. I was not a big fan of keep changing the centre-back partnership. Then 1 week he's playing 2 wingers, then he's not playing 2 wingers. And then, that was getting a bit weird. But he seems to have just stuck with a little core of players, and they're doing the job. I mean, we've still got Matheus Nunes at right back. We've still got Nico O'Reilly. Big up Nico O'Reilly. He's been called up to the England squad today. He's not a left back, but he's turning him into a left back, and he's playing well. You know what I mean? But the Josko Gvardiol-Diaz partnership for me has helped. I feel like with Gvardiol alongside Diaz, he's not exposed as much as he was. But Donnarumma is just, I feel like a lot of what has happened is down to him. I just feel like he's a big presence. I mean, they bombarded us with them long throws. It seems to be a lot of teams are doing that now. And he's not a goalkeeper that, he sometimes he does the odd mad kick and that, but it's the presence, the one-on-one. It's like you see him coming down on you there. And like Ederson would have steamed out of his box and smashed into that Igor and knocked him flying and got sent off or give a penalty away. Whereas Donnarumma just stood up late and saved it. But we're just missing something, I think like Cherky wasn't fit. He was on the bench, but I feel like if we've got a fit Turkey in them games late on, someone that can come on and just unpick the lock, I feel like we've got a better option. We just don't have that at the minute on the bench. It's full of defenders and centre-backs and Bernardo, who's not that guy anymore, you know what I mean? And Doku, I think that's why he kept Doku on the bench in case we needed to change it. If he'd have kept Bob on the bench, I don't think Bob has the same impact coming on late that Doku does. Savinho's been playing. There's a few City fans not too happy with Savinho at the minute. He's the same Savinho as we've always seen. Very, very promising, no end product. So, you know, it is what it is. But I would have
tell you
money
about
from
him, man.
Tottenham.
Should have
I
sold
would
him
took
to
the money
us.
from Tottenham. But I don't
You
know.
could
He
do better.
signed a
You
new
could do better,
contract.
Tobs. I'm telling
The
you.
fact
You
that
could do
you
better.
wanted to pay 70 to 75
70,
minutes
bro.
is
No,
absolutely
I'm. It's not my money, and if memory serves me well, I didn't want to spend that money on Savinho, but Savinho is a good player who improves us. So if that's who we target, get him. But he's not the only name. I
I
wanted
think what happens with
Whitman, I
Savinho,
wanted Semenyo. So
I feel like Savinho needs a bit of a run in the team just to get going again. He has a couple of games and he's out. Then he has a couple of games and he's out. Then he has one more and he's out. And I feel like with a winger, especially, he just needs a run. Like Jeremy Doku this season started off with a bit of a run of games and he looked all right. He's dropped him again. But I mean, it's just we just got to keep doing what we're doing. Like, we're not reinventing the wheel. We know where we are. We've got Erling Haaland up front. When you've got a striker of that caliber up front, you're always dangerous. You're always gonna be, you know.
I was just going to
makes a
say,
big
we
difference.
can go all around the pitch and talk about player X, Y, Z. But I feel, and obviously Steve's watched him much more, but from what I've seen of Haaland this season at Dortmund and all his previous club, Salzburg, Dortmund now, I think this is Haaland is at his absolute best. I think he's playing probably, in my opinion, the best football of his career. And I mentioned football there, guys. I'm not just talking about his goal scoring, because his goals, he's making chances look like it's every striker must score. Do you get what I mean by that? Like every chance that's falling, you think, oh, every striker should do that. Not every striker can do that. He's a monstrous player right now, and when you've got something like that, where you know it's one of those Brentford away Saturday afternoon or evening, wherever it was, you might only get one chance. My God, it falls to that guy. Do you remember, guys, our reaction when he was through against? I can't remember what game we were watching in the mob.
Yeah.
Arsenal.
And we all started doing Haaland because we knew that's the one.
Game over. You know he's scoring.
I don't know what you think,
He's
Steve. I think he's playing the football of his life right now.
He is. He's last season he was frustrated because we didn't win anything. He was upset, and he's a City fan. He signed a 10-year contract. He's a 10-year contract. He's a City fan. The conversations I've had with him is what you want to hear from a player who plays for your club. He says the right things, but he backs it up. He don't just get on there and say, "Oh, we're sorry, we didn't do it." He'll tell the truth and say, "We're not good enough, and we need to win it, and I'm gonna put it right." And he's definitely future captain for me. But like you say, the pressure on him to be the scorer, and he delivers. You know, and he works hard. And the other night in Monaco, he was fuming coming off the pitch, fuming. You want to see that bit of something. He got man of the match award. He couldn't have been looked more unhappy in his life, because we should have won the game. We threw it away being stupid near the end. But at the end of the day, he's our main man. And without him, it's pros and cons, because what happens is you've got him as your main man, but you've got no number two. And you can't get a decent number two because nobody wants to come and play second fiddle to him. So you've got to try and find some sort of younger striker. We got Alvarez. He was happy playing second fiddle to him. And then he realised that I'm fucking brilliant and I deserve to be number one somewhere. So then he's gone to Atletico Madrid and he's done what he's done. We need to find something similar around City, where maybe a young striker that can just, because we're flogging him like, you know, he's playing every minute of every game. Just 20 minutes from the end, take Erling Haaland off, change the system. I think that's where Mamouche would have come in. But like you say, he's injured. And keep going. But at the minute, it looks okay. We're playing some decent stuff, and it's the manner of we stopped conceding these stupid goals where we looked like you could cut us open from a long pass. Since the keeper come in and the way it's looked now, we look a little bit better than that with Rodri in there. And we can defend. You know what I mean? And last season's Man City's not defending against Brentford. There, last 20 minutes we're conceding. You know what I mean? So listen, it is what it is. I'm happy where we are at the minute, and we just got to keep on going. So, big up.
There's a couple super chats on City as well. I saw one from Max saying criticizing Haaland for not being able to beat 3 men and pass like prime Busquets is like criticizing 2012 Messi for not being able to bounce a man or sprint like Bale. That goal was the ultimate number 9 goal. I wouldn't use Messi there though, because Messi could pretty much do it all, really. But say less says Steve, I was almost shocked at how great we looked passing the ball before Rodri went down. Are we a healthy Rodri away, or was that a mirage?
No, I think Rodri. Listen, we're a better team with Rodri. We know that, and at the end of the day, he has had a bad knee injury, but he's now picking up little niggles and that because he's been dormant for 12 months. So his hamstring, I think he felt a little tiny twinge, so he said, "Take me off." So I think it's in his head at the minute that he's getting these little niggles. He's had pain in his knee. We got to manage him right, you know. But we know that when Rodri's back, we're a miles better team. But I've got to big up Nico Gonzalez, because Nico Gonzalez is one of them players where you don't really know what he's about. You don't really know what he does well. You don't really know what he does bad. He's just there, you know, a bit like Liverpool with that Endo, when he used to come on and just do his job. You know what I mean? Nothing spectacular, tick you over. And we need Gonzalez now, but Kovacic is back in the squad, which is another big plus. So I feel like between Nico and Kovacic, if we do have a Rodri situation, them two have got to step it up and calm that down for us, you know.
Bomber Club, £50 million for Endo. Mad.
Endo.
Endo.
Yeah, he's saying Nico Gonzalez is Endo, isn't it?
Oh.
Yeah, 50 million is light work to us. The team of our standards makes small change.
Okay, fair enough. No problem.
All right, cool. That's the last super chat on City. Let's keep it moving. I think Leeds win away trumps the Sunderland win at home. SAEED, so TOBS.
No, give it to the title charges, man. So good.
Who's that? I know you ain't talking about Tottenham.
I mean, I did say.
You did say what?
Don't let it blow you out, man. Just talk about your
Get the hell out of here, man. Honestly.
How many points behind? How many points behind Arsenal?
It's too late.
I'll keep it brief. Respectable result. Wasn't an easy game. 12:30 kickoff. Pouring down with rain, but yeah, man, we got it done. I think that was the first time in like the last 8 games we've played before the international break where we've won. The previous 7 we had lost or we had drawn. So getting a win here was important. Yeah, very happy that Tell scored. That was one. Very happy that he scored. Hopefully that's like the confidence booster that he can need to kick on. And yeah, I'm very happy that I saw the Kudus celebration as well. Finally, we saw the Kudus celly. He should have scored one earlier on, but yeah, man. We keep ticking.
To be careful though, man, because that was it like a
bottle, innit? The tick
that nearly got him, man. I was like, jeez,
that was mad. I find it's so funny because West Ham fans, I remember there were weeks where obviously he was playing well, or some games he wouldn't play well, and they're like, oh, it's the same old Kudus, it's the same old Kudus. This is what he was at West Ham, no end product. I'm like, okay, stay right there. We got something cooking for you, innit? And all season they've been doing that. Like
has Simmons got something cooking as well.
Simmons has got his on like low to medium heat right now.
On Fahrenheit, like when I cooked in New York.
No, it's hotter than that. It's warmer than that, but it's not piping hot. Do you get what I'm saying? It's not like I couldn't make a strong cup of tea of what he's got cooking temperature wise, but I could have like a lukewarm pot noodle or something. Do you get what I'm saying? Like,
don't ever do that Rabona. Tell him to not do that Rabona ever again.
Listen,
you know what I'm saying?
Simmons. I thought Simmons it was a accomplished performance, to be honest. But of course, we want more. Do you get what I'm saying? We want more. Didn't play well against Bodo. Played awful against Wolves, but he played pretty decent against Leeds. Got to keep it going now. Like, we need consistency, but I do think the manager also needs to play him in his preferred role. Play him in his preferred role and let him build some chemistry with the team. But yeah, we keep stepping, man. That's it. We keep moving.
Any Tottenham super chats? Let me just get them in now whilst we're at it. No, that's a United one. I don't believe we have this one came in from Dev, said if TOBS and KG had a baby, it would definitely look like Kevin Danso. That one came in
These,
earlier.
these super chats are just bizarre. I
Oh,
don't even know what this means.
That's the only Tottenham
I
related
don't even know what this means.
super chat we have. But yeah, we keep it moving. Saeed, 2-0 Sunderland.
Come on.
First win of back-to-back wins. Now is the time, Saeed.
Brother, I can't guarantee you, but we will
know.
talk next week, man. We will talk, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have a team's honest to give me a prediction right now. Relax, man. But anyway.
Yeah, man, come on, hurry up.
But no, listen, 2-0, man, 2-0, comfortable game. I can't lie, man. Listen, I did say we'd win this game because I just knew, like, before international break, I think he'd keep his job, and yeah, man, it would just maybe delay the inevitable. But in terms of this game, I thought it was a good game. Mount's goal was very good. I can't lie, the touch, finish, very, very good goal. And Sesko, man, 2-2. You know what I mean? Can't complain. You know what I'm saying? How it lands, you know what I mean? It's two open play goals as well. So that's good as well. And very comfortable. We should have probably been beating them 3 or 4-0. I think there was a super chat there saying about the keeper for Sunderland, and he's right. That Sunderland keeper's very good, guys. I don't know where they bought him from, but he looks good. And yeah, second half was very smelly. But Sunderland didn't offer anything, man. They had one chance at the end. I thought Le Mans was good. You know,
I thought he should have scored though, that Traore, wasn't it? He should have scored when it came across. He should have tapped it in. He missed it.
100%, bro. That's where the game could have changed. I'm not gonna lie to you. If Sunderland scored first, it would have been, ooh, what's going on here now? Like, you know what I mean? It would have been a difficult game, but they didn't. And yeah, we defended well. Didn't really cause us problems. And good solid day for Le Mans. Does he keep his position? I don't know. We'll find out against Liverpool. But yeah, man, it's one of them kind of games where, you know, when people say, "Oh, United did deserve it," whatever. This one was a deserved win against a team we should be beating. I know the norm isn't because of Ruben Amorim and what's been happening lately, but you should be beating these teams at home. So there's nothing to really over celebrate. And we moved, man. You know what I'm saying? And it just calms everything down this international break a little bit, you know? But yeah, man, decent win from United.
Adam said United's performance against Sunderland is being overrated. We couldn't play through the middle and we couldn't be in control even when we were 2 up. Sunderland outplayed us in that second half.
Yeah, to a degree, I agree. But at the same time, they outplayed us without doing anything, though, innit? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the main thing is, you know, we kept a clean sheet. You know, it's not an amazing performance from Man United, but at the same time, we could have beaten them by a couple of goals in the first half. You know what I mean? So if I'm being objective about it, so yeah, I think it's could work both ways. And
Shaw said United could have won 3-0, but the Sunderland goalkeeper Rolfs was quality. His start to the season has been so good so far. That save against Bruno was insane.
Yes, very good save. Hit the bar as well. So yeah.
Says just glad that Sesko's kicking on now, and my man Le Mans at the back starting until this shit show with Amorim blows over. I just want to see the new signings shine.
Yeah, facts.
Diabolical Saeedism says, Saeed, quote, I don't want to see Bayender start again. Are you man seeing the way Le Mans claims the crosses with all 2 of his hands?
Yeah. Listen, man, it's one of them. Like, I was exaggerating in the watch along because I haven't seen this, man. You get me? And the norm isn't the norm, guys. So allow me to see a goalkeeper that actually looks competent. I haven't seen that since David Ayer. You know what I mean? So I can't, you know, obviously it's just one game. We'll see. But we're starving out here, man. We've had Onana and Bayendi. Come on, man. Give me some. Allow me, man. Allow me, man.
Matisse's ad-libs are jokes.
That's true, man. I'm happy for him that he's actually got a serious like cross collector in goal. It's great to see, man.
Yeah.
Let's wait until he's up against.
Yeah, I agree. Let's
wait until he's up against real tests. Yeah,
I agree.
HA says Sesko is a freak, has potential to be elite. Grizz said United got quote scammed for him on the transfer show. Should focus on the record-breaking verts and.
I don't remember saying that. I rate Sesko and Saeed knows that. I don't remember saying that.
Do you know who actually doesn't rate Sesko?
Saeed's the one that don't rate him.
No, hold on. Again, come on, man.
Against Sunderland is
bro. I watched your post-match reaction, and you were doing a lot, and you were like, "Oh, Sesko." A lot of you that are hating on Sesko, you're gonna eat humble
Yeah.
pie, this, that, and the third. And we were
Crazy.
watching it thinking, I'm like, hang on a second, you're literally talking about yourself.
Yeah.
You're talking
but
about
bro,
yourself.
Yeah,
listen,
I remember. Do you know what? I actually remember telling him.
you guys,
Hold on a second. Hold on. Let me just jump.
You gotta
in
do it right. You gotta do it right.
I
How's that?
remember. I remember saying Man
Bro.
United should get Sesko over Watkins. And guess who has one goal?
I ain't
this
gonna
season?
flip flop on that.
Guess who's got one goal this season? Had a stinker over the weekend.
Yeah, but I blame that on the
Ollie-
system.
Ollie
I blame it on the
Watkins. Ollie Watkins, this
Interesting.
29-year-old that you guys were craving for, who's about to
Mm.
have his biggest downturn. He's about to have a downturn. He's about to drop off. But you didn't want to
Brother,
invest in Sesko because you're so ready to win the league right now,
Listen,
aren't you?
I
Yeah.
hear it.
Hold that,
Wait,
you
are
don't-
we
I
going off
hear
the
that. Yeah.
tally?
Yeah, we
My-
are. We are.
my-
Hold that.
If you
So how
apply,
come
you're
João
there
Pedro's got
too,
the
yeah?
same amount of goals as Richarlison?
Sorry?
Allow yourself, man.
Yeah.
Allow it, man.
How
Say that
come-
again, say that. Can you say that with
João
chest,
Pedro's a
please?
floater.
I said,
like-
if tallies are so important, why does the great João Pedro have the same amount of Premier
Bro,
League goals as Richarlison?
How many goals could have
Oh,
scored?
I
this
didn't even
season?
realize.
One.
Yo, man.
One.
Thanks,
Could have
man.
scored one goal. Do you want me to go
Yeah,
through?
Kinda,
yeah,
you
Case
gotta say me there, man.
closed.
To go through
Open and
Case.
shut case.
Open and shut case. How many
Open and
goals does
shut.
Simmons
Hush,
have this
hush,
season?
hush, hush, hush.
How many
Boy.
does Simmons have this season?
Boy.
He's got 0.
He's got one assist. He's got one assist.
He's muted me. He's
One
muted me.
assist from a corner.
Why are
man.
you putting your heads in your hand when Verts has done nothing this season?
One assist.
Shut
One
up.
assist.
What
one
are you
assist.
doing?
Simmons has
What
had
I'm
some
not doing
good
nothing,
games,
man. What the fuck? I'm not even involved.
What you doing?
End of the day, yeah. What I said about Sesko was in South Africa. You know, that's one thing. Yeah. So I wasn't even, you know,
What does that? Yeah. What does
you know
that
what I mean?
mean?
All the you know what I mean?
You could have been on any
It was going
continent in
on.
the world.
I was, you know what I mean? Wasn't, you know what I mean? There wasn't birds that were flying and that, and you know, the cats and that. So, brother, you got me. I was.
What are
not
you
feeling-
talking about?
So, the day, right? Yeah. The context is, I thought he was going to Arsenal, so I was basically chatting shit about him going to Arsenal. He comes to Man United. It's a different conversation.
Nah, you're
Respect
different.
that, bro.
You're
I'm just gonna
Being
own
honest.
it.
He's being
I thought he
honest.
was going
He's
to
being honest.
Arsenal, so
That's
I was
fair.
like, "Yo, let me stick it on this Sesko, you bro, because we're getting your careers. Because we're getting your careers." That's what I thought, and now he's come to Man United. Then you know what I mean? And yeah, is the
mad.
best record in the
Alright,
world.
cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
Alright, cool. Hernez adds the curtains on the wall for Amorim from the United. We've got that one, my brother. Trust me, we've got that one a couple of times. Abdullah says first time super chat. SAEED, he's coming. Manny from Luton on Friday. Can we meet? He's already messaged you apparently. I'll leave that. For
Is
you
it the
lot.
Abdullah that was messaging Steve?
Yeah, it's the same geezer. I said to him, you could be a serial killer, mate. And he's
Bro, I
like,
don't
"Nah,
know, man. You got no profile picture, bro. And
Abdullah, sort that out, man.
Abdullah, man, I'm not sure, bro.
No
You must
DP.
see-
He wants to
man,
see what you
link up.
look like first, brother.
Crazy.
This ain't Tinder, man. He wants to see
Yeah,
what you
man.
look like first.
You know what we
before
should do,
that.
man? Meet me at the meet me in the mosque. That's the best way. Let's go Friday prayer, and then at least then, you know what I mean. If
That's fair.
At least then, if he comes to fill you in, you've got about 200 brothers.
yeah,
with you.
I've got 20 man. Yeah, so come to the Friday prayer, and then yeah, I've got people around me.
What's up in my pick, man? First, man. Come on.
Yeah.
What do you
Yeah,
think this is? Fucking online dating, bro. Man, so
Let's-
what's
I don't
up
know, bro.
first, and then we can meet.
He said, "I ain't got
Yeah,
a profile pic, man. I need to know what I'm meeting, man."
I'm not gonna lie, yeah. Listen, this is
It's
still
mad.
stranger danger,
Man
bro.
of the
Let's just
people
not
is a
just
man
be
of the
DMing
people.
people to meet people outside.
Bro, listen, man, I don't know, man. Yeah, if Steve got the DBS check on that one, then we're good.
Alright,
Steve can
no,
get the DBS check on that one, then we're good. You know what I'm saying?
I said blind date in the chat.
Let me round off the neutral or the super chats that I haven't got in throughout the show because we're touching 2 hours 15 and it's nearly midnight over here. Rishab says, "Uncle, why don't you back Chelsea? Look at the level of football that ripped apart the Liverbird. Can't be this shameless and back Steve after all you've said."
We don't want his
Bro,
backing, please.
Brother Matisse don't back his team. So how do you want the next man to back his team?
How do I not back my team? I literally went to war and died. What are you talking about?
I went to war and
I
died.
backed my team more than you did.
So did he predict a win?
That's
Wait,
what I'm
did
saying.
he?
I
did
predicted
say
a
second,
tight
though, in
game.
the league,
I
though.
was
Brother, you
literally-
didn't predict the
I'm
win.
just saying
Hold
you
back.
didn't
You
back
guys
your
are
team.
shameless. I said 1-1. It's 2-1 in the last minute. You guys
Back
are
your
coming
team,
for me.
man.
That's
Back your team.
crazy. Crazy.
AB said,
Wait,
"Not
Grizz,
often-
did you predict a win for Liverpool?
We're not
Nah.
playing well, remember?
Yeah, 'cause
We're not world champions, remember?
We were. Yeah.
I know we're all
Yeah.
finished.
Well,
you know,
we
I
were
swear
great,
now,
yeah.
man. There's so much mud on everyone, bro. It's crazy, man.
AB says,
Not
not often."
super team didn't predict a win.
It's mad, isn't it? It's mad. AB says, "Not often I catch you guys live. Best show on YouTube. Love from Dubai." Grizz, Liverpool fan. Come on. Big up AB, man. And hopefully we can get to that part of the world real soon. So make sure you're subscribed and you know, notifications on for updates. AMB adds respect and love to all the big six. What team do you each currently enjoy watching the most for the full 90 in all leagues, if any? If none, what's missing? Last year for me was Barcelona. This year for me, I like watching Madrid because of Guilherme. That's my own personal biases there, but he's having a great start to his consistent game time. So yeah, that'd be
I've been
mine.
watching Bayern Munich only because of Vincent Company, because I think he's going to end up at our place.
I've
They're-
watched
they're
a few
playing-
Bayern games.
You can't say no to Bayern Munich's attack.
Who I haven't checked out is Real Madrid this season. They're the only one I haven't checked out.
Olise, Diaz, Kane.
Yeah.
Why?
God,
God,
Kane is on. You know, like how we spoke about
no,
Kane is on.
Kane is
smoke,
yeah.
Kane's
bro.
on fire.
Shout
Have you
out
seen his
Harry
stats?
Kane.
Have you seen his stats
Smoke.
this season?
Bro,
Bro.
the goal he scored against Frankfurt,
No,
so good.
Shout
Bro.
out Harry
Mate.
Kane. Shout
Mate.
out
The
Harry.
rifle into the
We
far
speak
corner.
on Harry Kane.
bro.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
Bro.
You know who I like watching? I like watching Bournemouth be because I rate that guy called Semenyo and he's killing it.
Semenyo
Right now.
is cold, bro. It's
Mm.
cold.
And you want him, your new manager
That's who I
to be
wanted at
Areola.
Spurs. I wanted him at Spurs.
Yeah,
Steve, any words on that one?
He wants his new manager.
Say any words on that one.
He should have drew him out 2 hours, 15 minutes in.
Half
Rewind a few shows back, and I'll tell you what. You'll see what.
Nah, here.
Nah,
Interesting.
Semenyo, listen,
There's too much today.
he's going mad.
Listen, man, don't let me win, guys. Don't let me win. Don't let me win every week. Doesn't happen often, but don't let me win.
You don't
You
worry,
might
your
be
team won't
back.
let you. Your team won't let
You
you.
might be back.
Nah, chill.
Ah.
Let me win
Your team are under
it.
Tyrell
Aye.
Gunner, have you guys seen when United got Sesko that 4-4 tunes put Saeed in his Sesko video? It's joke. Saeed is done. Have you seen that?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I've seen that, man.
I
Big
ain't
up to
seen
that
that. I
guy.
need to see that. I need to see that.
Yeah. Big up to him.
AS says, can we cook Saeed sneaky link Barca now? Flick Highline for life. And he has HAALAND Madrid. I mean, 2 hours, 15 minutes in. It's not time for Barcelona, brother. I'll be honest with you. When do you reckon Amorim gets sacked?
Christmas.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Christmas sounds about right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
don't know.
not anytime soon.
Christmas sounds about right. Chenham says, big up the panel. My first super chat, but I've been following from the start. Love the community prediction league. 30 points so far, but a long way to go. Come on. If you're playing along on the app, obviously there's no chips. But if you're playing along with us, you know, make sure you add the double points, the lone soldiers as you go as well. Because with 30 points, you'd currently be top of our league. But have you had your points wiped out for a weekend? I'm not too sure. Let us know. And the last one here from you saying, big up the panel. I used to watch a lot, but never comment. But I feel like the last few shows I've enjoyed interacting and supporting the man them. Love for the love use. Not your only super chat tonight, but listen, even if you're just watching, it means the world. Trust me, that's how we got here. So I really appreciate that, people. And let me end with the prediction table as it stands. Correct scores galore. SAEED 2, TOBS 2, and myself 2. That's how it's looking.
Oh,
Okay.
that is mad.
Okay.
Man.
Demon just got out of camp.
Yo, man.
man
I
going in
can't
advance.
lie,
Hey,
man.
Love
That's
is just running-
crazy.
Bro, imagine if I didn't get that chip played on me by Matisse. Where would I be?
And you
Where
didn't
would I
forget-
be? This
and if
is
you didn't
2 back to
forget
back.
a whole weekend of fixtures.
Yeah, that's
Two
probably the more
back-to-back.
important one where you just
Yeah.
didn't predict anything.
Yeah.
2 back to back. Imagine where I'd be. Imagine where I'd be.
You know what it is, guys, man? A lot of people were
told
doubting me. They were saying, Saeed, yo, what's going on with you? I said, yo, bro, just relax.
I told you, man. I'm
I
coming.
got this, man.
For the audio listeners, a reminder: Steve
Hey.
missed his predictions for this week, so he got 0, and the table stands as is. I'm top, 4 correct scores, 25 points. Steve still in second, 3 correct scores, 24 points. Saeed's in third, 4 correct scores, 23 points. Matisse has 23 too, but he's fourth on 3 correct scores. Tobes is fifth with 4 correct scores, 20 points. And Grizz is now last, 2 correct scores, 17 points, 3 points off safety. Grizz.
Did I not get the Arsenal one correct?
Hmm?
Did I not get the Arsenal game correct? 2-0.
Let me just check for you right now whilst we're here.
Bomba.
We have to do a VAR.
There you are.
Oh, yeah, you did. You know, you did. He got 2-0. He
Oh,
got
wow.
2-0.
Maybe I just had it back. I don't know.
But you So you predicted Tottenham 3, Leeds 1. That's 1 point. Arsenal 2, West Ham 0. That's 4 points. United, Sunderland 1-1. Chelsea, Liverpool 1-1. Brentford City 2-2. So no, that's
Oh,
4
bloody
points.
fuck.
What a shocking week outside of the two
That's
games.
shocking. Yeah, that's shocking.
That's terrible.
That's bleak.
Yeah.
I got
Dark.
fucking stitched right up, mate.
Brentford
Right up.
1-1.
Toby,
Steve
when
Beck.
Toby,
It was only
fucking,
1-0,
when
yeah.
Toby was in wherever he was getting messages. Don't forget your predictions. Don't
No
forget
one
your
said that.
He
No, he
didn't.
didn't, bro.
He said
No,
you've
he
been
didn't.
messaging him and he hasn't answered the messages. When I was speaking to Turkish in the airport a fucking hour before the show, he didn't mention fuck all. And
I
then I
didn't
sent
get
his
it,
predictions through, and they got through at 20 past 11 when I landed.
Too late.
And I was like, yeah, okay. Nah, I know what. Listen, don't worry about it. I'm coming up there tomorrow. I'm telling you what, don't ask me to make a brew as your brew's getting rimmed. And
Why?
I mean it. I'm going to be fucking lucky for you tomorrow.
No,
Why
Bruce.
don't you just send them in on a Wednesday? Why are you
I'm going to
waiting?
pop your fucking blow up bed as well.
Fuck, you know. Jeez.
People, that is the show for tonight. It's international break now, so we'll be live again next Thursday for the game week 8 preview. But we've got content coming out tomorrow, a mob debate. We've got content coming out towards the end of the week, a back your chat. We've got content coming out early next week because we're all linking up, the big 6 linking up for the first time this season. Let us know your thoughts on content for tomorrow. What you want to see us record. And don't forget, people, part of the giveaway for next Thursday, 100k subscribers, best moments, best bits. If you can tie it up with a timestamp and the show it was on, that'll be even better. But yeah, to take part in that giveaway, show us, show us how much you support the show by letting us know the biggest moments over the years, whether it's year 1 or year 5. Yeah, make sure you do that, people. Love for the love. Hit the like button. Make sure you are subscribed. Individual channels, show some love. Everyone's doing content. Even Grizz released a match reaction this weekend. So yeah, literally everyone is doing content. So go subscribe to all of the channels, people. We're all doing our stuff on our individuals as well as here. And yeah, international break. Yeah, time to rest up and refresh and back again for game week 8. Love for the love, people. See you soon. Peace. We're out.